I'm seeing red. The hunger for war is in my blood. Hunger is war with my lungs. You can see it in my eyes. I am the phoenix about to rise. I'm seeing red. Do I die alive or dead? Hear the voice inside my head telling me this is the end. I'm seeing red. Do I die alive or dead? Hear the voice inside my head telling me this is the end. I'm seeing. I'm seeing. One-man army under the gun. Locked and loaded. Here I come. Invading on your back. Always at the ready to attack. I'm seeing red. Do I die alive or dead? Hear the voice inside my head telling me this is not the end. I'm seeing red. Do I die alive or dead? Hear the voice inside my head telling me this is not the end. I'm seeing. I'm seeing. I'm seeing red. I'm seeing red. Do I die alive or dead? Hear the voice inside my head telling me this is not the end. I'm seeing red. Do I die alive or dead? Hear the voice inside my head telling me this is not the end. I'm seeing. I'm seeing. I'm seeing red. I'm seeing red.
There we go.
Yeah.
Seemed a little glitchy today, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I don't know
Oh.
why. It was playing fine on the other browser there, real good. But hey, that could be you know who.
Yeah, they don't like to play nice with free speech or Second Amendment, so. But it is what it is. We warn everybody, if you show up and it doesn't want to work right, go check out one of the other channels and maybe it'll work better there. But, if we ever go down, there's always another way to find us, I promise.
Right. Well, we got a lot of people here watching, some new ones.
Yeah. April says she's no longer getting any notifications about us going live either.
Oh.
The good news is we are always live at the same time. So as long as you go to the Bill of Rights Network or the Second Amendment Ranch, you'll be able to find us.
Crystal, Chris Mine down there, Crystal said she did. And Mama Bright, that's Sally. Mama Bright there watching on YouTube.
Yeah. So if you do ever have problems, let us know. Let us
Hi,
know.
Christine. Hope
And
you're feeling better.
yeah, hope everything's going well. But we can only do so much here, and we kind of have to suck it up with what big tech likes to do.
Mama Bright said Facebook stopped notification to her. Ooh.
Well,
Her daddy.
check the YouTube, check the Twitch, check all the other ones. See if you need the notification, you should be able to get one of them from somewhere.
Okay, we're going to see Pastor Gary's here. He said last time, every time he watches the show on our Facebook pages, it messes up in 60 seconds. So we'll see if he's still in here in 60 seconds. So
Don't forget to run your little hashtag 2A banner across the bottom there, Carl.
I know. I got to get all that set up here.
Yep. So if y'all weren't a part of it last time, if you put hashtag or # 2A in our comments, you'll be entered for a chance to win some of our merchandise.
Yeah.
You can see some of our little merch guys down here.
Yeah, you can see our new little logo guys down there at the bottom. Okay. There we go. We'll give away another one of those die-cut stickers tonight.
Sounds good. Oh, we already got Dan in here trying to get it.
Oh, yeah, Dan.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the show.
So to start us off today, I have an interesting story. Stupid people. And normally when I talk about stupid people, they come out of Florida.
Wait a second. Everybody's putting in hashtag 2A. You better put the 2AR in or it won't show up.
Yeah, you got to do hashtag 2AR. Excuse me.
Right. We got to get it right now.
Yeah. That's why I said run the banner.
I know. I got to bring it up anyway and get it set up too. So continue on.
Scott, you put an extra A there. Nice try, though. But to start us off, I like to make fun of dumb people all the time.
No.
Thankfully, Thankfully, I managed to find another individual. Hey, San Antonio, you're close to my neck of the woods.
Awesome.
Well, so there's a fine line between bravery and stupidity, and I feel like this gentleman decided to grab that line and hang himself with it. Because this was not brave. This was just not thinking at all, right? So from the Columbus police, a man has been arrested for showing off his gun near a picnic.
Really?
Yeah.
What state?
Columbus police, so I'm imagining Ohio.
Ohio.
But, yeah, I was hoping this was going to be like a Florida man story. I love doing those.
Now we got Ohio man.
Now, if you want to show off your firearms to your friends, there are easier and safer areas to do that than a picnic. Go home, go to the range, go somewhere else. Not in a public setting with a bunch of women and children and liberals and all these soft-willed individuals. But the Columbus police had to evacuate the Columbus Commons Saturday night after receiving a call about someone with a gun. Police said they evacuated the Commons as a precaution after receiving a call at approximately 9:26 p.m. that someone was seen loading an AK-47. Officers responding to the scene found a car with said gun inside. Later, they located the suspect and had placed him under arrest. That's kind of confusing to me because just because he has it in his car doesn't mean he was loading that gun. And last time I checked, we're still supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. So unless you have evidence that he was actually loading that AK, just because it was in his car doesn't mean you can actually do anything. Sergeant James, oh God. His last name is, I'm just going to spell out this officer's last name because I don't want to get censored by YouTube. Fuqua.
Spell that again.
Fuqua. Me trying to sound that out in my head, it doesn't sound like a word we're supposed to be saying on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't even go there, but we had an officer that around the area here that his name was spelled very similar to that took his own life here last year and everything, and it was hard to say at the funeral.
Yeah. I'm not saying this officer's last name. So Sergeant James
There we go.
with the Columbus Police said Sunday that the suspect was showing off a gun in the parking garage near the Commons, which prompted the call to the police. There is no evidence this person had any intention to harm anyone, but as a precaution, CPD cleared the Commons, Sergeant James said in a statement. The man with the gun is in custody. This is a great example of how see something, say something can help police keep residents safe. Picnic with the Pops held a concert at the Columbus Commons Saturday night. Officer James did not say what charges the man is facing. That's because you really don't have him on anything.
No.
Just because somebody called and said they saw this individual showing off an AK, unless you have video evidence, plus after he had shown off said firearm, it went back into his property and he did nothing with it. So there was no active crime. Now, I'm not sure about Ohio's gun laws. It could be illegal for him to carry his gun in his car. But the fact that they didn't say they were going to hit him with charges for that tells me otherwise, because they could have been, well, we found the evidence's firearm in his car. It was loaded, ready to go. That's illegal. We're going to arrest him for having a loaded firearm unlawfully in his property. That's one thing. But they didn't cover that at all. They just said they don't have any charges for him yet. Why are you holding him then?
Right.
Because you are unlawfully detaining a citizen from doing something. Yes, it was stupid. Don't get me wrong. If you want to show off your guns, go somewhere else. Not a public setting, not where a lot of people can see you. But if you can't charge him with anything, then you're just kidnapping him at this point in time. And any lawyer that gets word of this story is going to have a field day with you.
Right. Did they say if he had a clip in it?
No, it didn't even say it was loaded when they found it. They just said they had found the gun, but somebody had accused him of loading the AK-47.
And here we go with all that crap. Everybody calls in. Oh, he's got one. You know, he may not even have one. He may have, somebody's got one in a car, right? That didn't take it out. Oh, I seen him out with it.
Yeah. And Scott, you make a somewhat valid point. Showing off your guns could be defined as brandishing. You're not wrong, but in many states, there is still law that allows you to open carry firearms legally without a license, as long as they're a long-barreled weapon, meaning full-length shotgun, full-length AR, full-length bolt action, anything like that. There are some states that do allow you to do this, as long as it's not loaded. They didn't say the AK was loaded. They just said somebody had accused him of loading the AK. So if you don't have evidence, if you can't prove that he loaded the magazine, if you can't prove there was anything in the chamber at the point in time he had pulled it out of his vehicle, they can't even hit him with brandishing the firearm. Because, again, you need some kind of evidence. That's he said, she said kind of crap, and that doesn't hold up in court. Well, this person said he was doing this. Well, the owner of the gun says he didn't do that. Who do you side with? Because in all honesty, the court has to side with him because, again, it's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. And if you do try and convict somebody, it has to be guilty without a shadow of doubt. So him just having that AK in that parking lot doesn't mean anything.
No. And like Mama Bright said, if anybody's having problems seeing us on Facebook, YouTube over at Born TV is coming through great right now.
So I'm hoping I can find a follow-up to the story later. I'd like to see if they're going to try and do anything. It depends on what YouTubes you're watching. If you're watching on the Second Amendment Ranch YouTube, you're not going to see the Bill of Rights Network YouTube comments.
Right.
So we have a YouTube for the network and the ranch. We have a Facebook for the network and the ranch. We have the Discord for the network and the ranch. So it just depends on where you're going to watch everything.
Right.
Based upon facts and evidence, as Cameron said. Yeah. You know,
Exactly.
that goes back to the red flag laws where people are accusing people of stupid things just because they saw it. Now, unfortunately, they're really kind of trying to crack down. Brandishing and open carry are two different things by definition. Loaded or unloaded, we can open carry in Arizona, but on a holstering and showing AKA is not allowed. I agree. I'd have to look into Columbus law, but if he's just he can hold his gun. Now, it can't have a magazine in it. It could be just as simple as trying to put it in his vehicle. It could be just trying to adjust to get more comfortable. It's all perceived by the individual that's reporting it. This individual saw he was holding the gun and doing something like this. They got offended, didn't like the fact that he had a gun, so they called it away. But again, just because that person said something, unless they can prove without a shadow of doubt that he was doing something unlawful, they have nothing to do. And again, they didn't give us much information. They didn't go into detail. They didn't try and charge him with anything off the bat. So odds are he's going to be cut loose and he's going to sue this city for kidnapping, because you can't just go and arrest somebody without evidence, and that's what they're doing at this point in time. They got to call somebody did something. Okay, do you have proof? Nope. Okay, we can't arrest him. We can go and have words with him. Trust me, learn that the hard way. I've had that situation happen before. They can't arrest you, but they can come and say, hey, you need to not do that. I know they don't have proof that you did it, so I can't do nothing about it. But if I find out you did it again, we'll be watching a little more closely.
You see what Scott put down there?
Brandishing, yeah, I just kind of covered that one.
Okay. And Chris said same thing in Colorado.
Open carry is fine, loaded included, except in Denver proper. That's interesting. I'm talking about long rifles, long firearms, not just a pistol. So Houston has had that law for a long time, where you could lawfully carry a long firearm unloaded through the cities, no problem. Now, not a lot of people do it because the cops are still going to stop you and annoy you, but it's not illegal.
Right. Dogsy said we're not live over at Discord.
Okay.
Oh well. We'll
But I hope that kind of clears some of that up, Scott. And honestly, I think this guy should sue the city for everything they're worth. You can't. That's such an infringement of your rights and liberties. Oh, nice. So Chris says, yeah, but yeah, no, we're and we've talked about this before. We really have covered and beat that horse to death, that we're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, but the courts and the police have come to the guilty till proven innocent kind of side, which is very disappointing, because you, by doing something like this, open so many liability causes that you shouldn't have to deal with. Yeah, exactly. So because, and that's what I'm saying with, as far as no proof, they've not mentioned anything: unlawful detention, false arrest, possible suit against. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So when you do something like this, you put the city, you as the cop put the city at so much risk because you went above and beyond the call of duty and arrested somebody on no grounds, and now this individual is going to get out, and you have no idea how good of a lawyer he has or can get.
And that will happen too.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about, brandishing. If you're pulling it up to the ready position, that's one thing.
But
Where-
what would happen? Okay, he can carry it around loaded all day long. What if he sits there and holds it out like this to show somebody? Is that brandishing? Because I
Technically,
take
no.
it that's what this guy was doing, was showing it to his friends.
And again, they didn't give us a lot of information. There's no video evidence, no audio, nothing.
Right. It's
So-
hearsay.
Exactly. It's that old game telephone where you whisper it in somebody's ear and they perceive it as something else. So and you may not consider that as brandishing, but unfortunately there are some people out there that would consider that brandishing. And I can't agree. There needs to be a set standard for that kind of behavior.
And I
But-
agree with Dan down there, what he said.
Probably an
Yeah.
anti-gun police officer. Exactly. You have to be unbiased as a politician, a police officer, the military, anything like that. You're supposed to remain unbiased.
Right.
A public educator, so a school teacher, you need to be unbiased, because the second you start forcing your beliefs onto everybody else in a position of power, you're abusing your authority. And you not liking guns has nothing to do with the law. The only thing you have done is hurt yourself and hurt your city, because now you risk losing your job and you risk losing the city a bunch of money because you decided to go be a dumbass and arrest somebody, or I should say kidnap somebody with no evidence. So I agree, Scott. Unfortunately, there is no such thing as unbiased. Everybody has their views. Everybody has their beliefs. But when you have this position of authority and you abuse it like that, there are repercussions that are going to come of this one way or another. Exactly. Vincent puts it the best. The end result was the gun was in the car and he was away from his car. So at the point of arrest, they had absolutely nothing
Right.
other than the firearm being in the car. Turns from semi to full auto. His pan is on fire. Oh, God. Luke.
Oh, Luke.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, our buddy.
Yeah. So let us know what you think about this situation. And if you know a good lawyer, you might want to hook this guy up.
Yeah.
Or if you are a lawyer and you want to take a case, there you go. Now, I'm going to kind of take a turn. I'm going to cover President Biden here in a little bit. He's got some more crap coming for us. But I want to make fun of more, I don't want to say stupid people, because that's a little harsh for this situation. I want to say people trying to push responsibilities on the wrong people. Because, again, families of the 26 people killed when a gunman opened fire at San Antonio area church in 2017 cannot sue the store that sold the gun. This story is from this month, this year. So they're bringing it back, a 2017 incident. They're bringing back to, well, I'd say, what is today, the 28th?
27th.
27th. So yesterday, this story came back up. This is how annoying they're getting with gun grabbing and punishing the wrong party, because the Supreme Court, or thankfully had ruled, let me make sure. Yeah, the Supreme Court had ruled that the people of the families, or the families of the victims, cannot sue the gun store that sold the gun to the gunman, which I think is amazing. Just because I sold you a gun or sold you a knife or give you a hammer, acid, whatever, I should have no responsibility. I have provided you the tools to do with what you will. Whatever you decide to do with those tools is on you. not on me. Now, I could see it being justifiable if the gunman was a registered felon or had a history of domestic violences, something on his record that should have flagged when they did a background check. Because in the state of Texas, you still have to have background check. Just because we're not a registered state doesn't mean we don't get background checked.
Right.
But if he had something on his background that flagged and said, we can't sell him a gun, then I could justify suing the gun store because you gave the tool to somebody with a history of a problem. But I'm going to sue Ford for the vehicle that rear-ended my wife and destroyed our car, not the guy driving. Exactly. So that's the perfect example. You're
Right.
suing a company solely for the fact that you know they have money. That's it. I know this individual doesn't have a lot of money. Whereas if I attack the gun store, if I attack Ford, Chevy, Dodge, whoever, I know odds are I'm going to get a much, much larger payout, and they will pay out, versus I'm going to sue this guy for $100,000. He can only afford $30,000. So that's $70,000 I'm not going to get. And it's a whole different process. So you're attacking the money. You're following the money, which, don't get me wrong, everybody would like to do. Everybody wants a handout. Everybody wants some free money, but not everybody's going to get it. And there's still some of us that wake up in the morning and go, damn, I got to go to work and go and make our money. So you attempting to sue the company, and again, there's the two sides to it. If he had a record, you can sue the gun store. That I can justify. But in this instance, did not have a record, you cannot sue the gun store. That's where I applaud the Supreme Court, at least on this situation.
Well, we got some good ones coming in here.
Yeah, I'm going to sue the spoons, man. I'm going to sue Bluebell Ice Cream and Taco Bell. You can have the spoons. I'm going to go for the ones that really did it to me. But this is the stupidity we have to deal with, and why I say go and support your small business or veteran-owned business companies, because this is crap they have to deal with. If this was Academy, Bass Pro Shops, odds are they're just going to laugh and send a lawyer into the court to go, yeah, we're not paying.
Right.
Between the lines. But as a small company, they don't have the money to keep a lawyer on retention. They don't have the money to just throw at everything. So you trying to attack the guy that's trying to earn his living versus the one that actually caused the problem makes no damn sense to me.
No, it don't, because all it's going to do is open up more things, just like everybody was saying in the chat room. Anything you do, you're going to be able to sue some manufacturer of some type for not allowing that to happen to it.
Yeah. I mean, in all honesty, yeah. Especially after the McDonald's chili incident and the Starbucks hot coffee incident, people were looking to sue for any little thing. I mean, people are out here brake checking people trying to get rear-ended in hopes that you don't have a dash cam, and they can sue you because you rear-ended them and you have no proof that they were brake checking you.
Well, just remember when the McDonald's hot coffee in the lap?
Yeah.
What do people expect when they buy hot coffee?
Let me get a hot coffee. Man, this is really hot. I'm suing you.
Right.
You literally ordered hot coffee.
Go figure.
I think we need to remove warning labels from everything. Put a retard clause out there that basically says you can't sue the company just because you did something retarded. So if you spill hot coffee in your lap, if you eat a Tide Pod, drink bleach, stick a fork in an electric outlet, lawyers can come in and go, nah, he was just retarded, and walk out. You did. Natural selection has gone away. I remember the first time I touched a hot stove. My dad turns around and says, bet you won't do that again. I remember the first time I stuck my thumb in a lamp outlet where you put the bulb in. Mom turns around. What did you do? Stuck my thumb in here. You ain't going to do that again, are you? Nope.
Right.
It's not hard. You do something stupid once, you have a problem, and you go, man, I should probably not do that again.
That's why on the warning label it should say, "Don't catch a case of stupid."
Yeah.
You know.
Why would a person
Crystal
with-
Marie's at Oceans of Fun down here in Kansas City.
Oh, nice. Why would
Down
a
at
person
Worlds of
with-
Fun.
Slow down.
Yeah,
Why would a
Gary's-
person with any common sense put a hot cup of coffee between your legs while driving and not expect to be burned? So, Scott, the reason why a person with common sense wouldn't do that is because they have common sense.
Right.
Common sense is so rare now, it's a superpower. I don't know why we still call it common sense. Because there's so many people out here at this point in time that lack common sense and street smarts. Like, I kind of miss the days when if you mouthed off to somebody, it was in their face and they could just punch you in the teeth. Or you put a hot cup of coffee in your lap and you spilled it and, crap, I'm going to work with a burned crotch. And that was the end of it. Not, well, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you. Everybody wants a handout nowadays.
I like that. The only thing more prevalent in the universe than hydrogen is stupidity.
Yep.
Right on, Scott.
Yep. Can't argue that one.
Yeah. Luke said, to be fair, you had to be better luck going after the car company for not putting in a couple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. Chat room's coming alive.
Yeah, they are. But that's the kind of crap the First and Second Amendment are having to deal with now. They're going after the money. They're going after the guy that provided this thing right here. I hate green screens. This right here. You know, just because he provided, that's like saying the pencil misspelled, the spoon and fork made me fat, the eraser didn't, or the eraser, what would be a good one for that one? The eraser put the problems there instead of, I don't know. But yeah, I'm tired today. Y'all can shut up. This is what we're having to see, and and I hope most of y'all here have that common sense and foresight to go, damn, this is annoying, because it is. I do this every week. I have to go through all the stories and go, because some of them just make you want to strangle somebody.
Yep, it does. I mean, stupid is as stupid does, is the way the saying goes. But it seems like more and more it's happening, especially in the young people.
Yeah. Well, and again, that's because we removed warning labels from everything. We can't spank our kids. You know, they put so many safety precautions out there now. We coddle everybody up until they're 18. I had my first job. I was a lifeguard at 16. I had my second job at almost 17. I was 18. But like my birthday turned around and my dad was like, hey, you can go and get a job at Lowe's now. Go. But you can't muffle it with, you can fix stupid. I promise. It just takes a couple more swings.
Yeah.
But there's no work ethic in today's youth. There's no common sense. There's no consequences to their actions. So these kids grow up thinking that they're untouchable. You know, look at some of the arrests nowadays on kids 18 to 25 where they're crying, calling for mommy, calling for daddy, saying you can't do this. You know, when I got arrested, it was like, well, I screwed up. All right. It was nobody else's fault but my own. And there's not that thought anymore. It's always, well, this is my dad's, and there are kids out there, well, my dad was making the payments on my parole. That's not your dad's job. You screwed up.
Right.
You know, we live in such a soft society.
Well, to give you a perfect example, down there where Crystal Marie's at Oceans of Fun right now, and Worlds of Fun. That's owned by the Hunt organization that owns the Chiefs and all that, right? Worlds of Fun has always been, in the summertime, a big employer of the teenage and early 20s people, right? This year, they're paying $17 an hour to work at the amusement park. You know, they can't find anybody to work, so now they're closed on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays of the
I'll
week.
tell you, $17 an hour, I'd have been getting a 50, 60-hour paycheck. I was
Yeah.
making, when I left Lowe's, I was making $10 an hour. Right now, I'm making about $14 an hour. So 17, I'd jump on that like a fat kid on cake. I just want to set the world on fire.
And you know, you got to blame a lot of it on their upbringing, but now you can blame it on the internet. You can blame it on television because that's where it's all coming from.
I'd like to blame the upbringing a little bit, just a little bit, because in all honesty, there's a lot of parents out there that still want to punish their children how they should. Spanking should still be allotted,
Right.
but that courts have ruled that's abuse. So kids nowadays are threatening to call child services on their own parents. That's because they learned it from the internet.
Right.
So when I want to blame something, I blame the internet more than anything. People are allowing their kids to be raised by random strangers on the internet. The dumbest thing I have seen this week, not entirely, but this week, and usually I see about 2 or 3 in a week, but there was a kid that was trying to build his own computer, and you could tell he was young by how he talked, but somebody had told him in order to build his computer right, he had to bend the gold prongs on his processor down. Every single one of them. He had to touch the gold prongs and bend them down in order to up his frames per second. So this kid trying to learn, I can't fault him for trying to better himself. But he had just thrown away hundreds of dollars because some random stranger had told him to bend his prongs down on the internet. Look at people. You can get video games on anything. They have Call of Duty on the cell phone now. And I can promise you that is a toxic environment. That kid's going to learn the F-bomb by the time he's 5.
Oh, yeah.
So I got very lucky with technology coming out, and I did screw up. And I'll tell this story, and I know my dad's going to laugh at me for this one because this was years ago. Now he can laugh at me about this. But thankfully, when I was growing up, we really didn't have as much access to the internet and Google and stuff like this on our phones. But there were background savers that you could buy on a phone of risque photos. And I thought you could preview these photos if you hit purchase, and then you could cancel it later. $1,000 later,
Oh, Lord.
came in, my dad was not happy.
And you used his credit card?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
he was pissed.
He
I
was ready
earned
to go to jail for 20 years.
I earned every second of that beating and grounding I got for that. And that's back when cell phones were just coming out. So you can imagine the access to everything these kids have nowadays. If I was at 12 years old able to access photos like that, you can imagine with Google how much more these kids can get a hold of.
Especially at 4 and 5 because parents hand them the cell phone. Watch this.
So I'm going to buy my kids an old clamshell or a Nokia phone, no internet. I'm going to do everything I can because I know what I was like. Yeah, you're going to get something. I don't agree with kids having that much technology. You need to interact with your children. You need to raise them. show them how to be a person that's acceptable to society. We all have our quirks. We're all weird and everything, but there's a certain standard that we kind of have to live by with each other. Nowadays, people are going and taking photos of young women randomly. They're taking photos of feet. They're asking people, can I smell you? There's just no thought of, I probably shouldn't say this. So when I get my kids a phone, it's going to be cheap, bottom of the line, because I do think at a certain age, children need a phone. And the reason I say that is when me and my sister were about 8, 9, something like that, there was an emergency at her school, and we had to go up to a random stranger and say, hey, we need to go home. Our parents don't know what's going on. Can we use your phone? And as a kid, that's a terrifying thought.
Right.
So I do think that children need some communication, be it texting and phone calls with friends and family and everything like that. But that's really all you need. If you can text and call, you can contact anybody you want. You don't need Snapchat. You don't need Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, all this stuff, because there's not a lot of restrictions. Most of the sites, are you 18? Yes. Here you go. Or enter birth date, March 12th, 1984. Like, that's all they have to put, and they're getting access to everything.
Right.
So I guess what my takeaway on this is, limit what your children can have as far as technology goes, and really be a part of their lives and not just have them to have them. Be a parent. Right. I don't even know how we got on that topic, but
I don't know, but it goes along with the Second Amendment ranch, because it's that same philosophy falls in for kids around guns, right? You got to teach them. You allow them to use them when you're around and stuff like that. That way, the problems don't happen.
Well, and speaking of those accidents, we did have another one in Fresno. 3-year-old boy, Yeah, so I don't want to go into too much detail about these, but I like to bring the attention to the fact that there are more incidences. I don't like talking about them. I like to have fun. I like to make you laugh. I like to make you think. I don't want to make you sad. It's Sunday. Nobody wants to be sad. Everybody wants to be drunk and watching a football game. But knowing that these incidents are continuing to happen, you can limit this incident by interacting with your children. Now, I can agree with our first story about stop, see something, say something for children. But you're a grown-ass adult and you see somebody, mind your own damn business. I think my favorite video about minding your own business has been the gentleman is mowing his yard while there are 5 cops arresting his neighbor down the street. Like, he lived up to the definition of not my problem right there. When you go sticking your nose into other people's business, there's actually a joke about this. I just remembered this. So, gentleman's walking down the street, and there's a wood fence. Gentleman hears a bunch of people shouting 12 over and over and over again. Well, the building's a mental health hospital for people with mental disabilities. But he hears them all shouting 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. He walks by, and there's a little knothole he can look through. Goes up to that knothole, looks through, and he gets a wood broom straight to the eye. And all of the inmates start shouting 13, 13, 13, 13. Proves if you mind your own business, you're not going to get poked in the eye with a broom.
Oh, at least it was a broom.
Yeah.
Okay. Go on.
I figured you'd get a kick out of that one.
Oh, Lordy.
So, question for you guys. Would a belt-fed gun come under a magazine ban as seeing it doesn't have a mag? Technically, no. Now, the state can ban belt-fed firearms, but if you get a belt-fed firearm, who's to say you don't have just 5 lined up in a row with another 5 lined up in a row and another 5 lined up in a row, and you know how to quickly connect every single stack of 5 that you have?
Is there a single or semi-automatic belt fed out there?
Actually, there are several.
Really?
Yep. The AR has a belt-fed magazine platform. It runs about $3,000. FN America has a M240 or M243 belt-fed, semi-automatic, so it is legal for civilians. There's a couple different ones. There was a gentleman that made a lever action belt-fed 44 mag monstrosity of a gun. He made his own thing. I believe you can also convert the Sega 12 to a belt-fed 12 gauge. So yeah, there's quite a few different belt-fed firearms out there for the civilian world.
Didn't know that.
Yep. Kids get access and exposure to electronic devices all the time nowadays. I can limit all I want, but by the time they're 10, they can bypass most of what we put in place anyways. Exactly, April. And that's why I don't think you need to get your kids their own laptop, their own tablet, their own this and that. You know, when I was growing up, we had my dad had his office computer, and then the family had a computer. So everybody had access to the computer. And I can agree with that. Now, don't teach them how to erase the history.
Yeah, but the bad thing about it, if they don't know, all they're going to do is ask one of their friends at school, how do you do that? And they're going to find out.
I agree. And I wouldn't recommend putting cameras everywhere in your house. One, because they can get hacked. But two, that's real invasion of privacy for your family and children. And that's going to cause more tensions than anything. I did cover that story on one of the previous shows I did. And I also said if I had somebody put a bunch of cameras in my house, I would be making eye contact while shaking dice. So, yeah, good old dial-up better. I remember that.
Oh, I do too.
But I would do what you can to limit it and find games. If your child does like to game, find something that you can enjoy with them so you can build kind of a more firm relationship with your children on the internet, and it gets them more used to how you're setting the example at this point in time. So if somebody's being toxic to you and your child sees that you're being toxic back to somebody, monkey see, monkey do kind of mentality. But if you shrug it off, roll the shoulder at it, continue on about your game, your kid's going to grow up with a little more self-respect. So,
well, like April says, nowadays, you can't stop the computers from the kids because at schools are giving them Chromebooks to bring home and do homework on.
Yeah, I can't agree with that. I don't like. One, that's something that you could bring a virus into the home with because those aren't very well regulated. Trust me, we had computers in school when I was a kid, and they tried to get us to take the computers home and tablets home. I had my own laptop at that point in time. Again, I was working in high school, so I could treat myself to some nicer things every now and again. So I would do that, and it pissed off a lot of the other students because they didn't do it. Unfortunately, it got me used a lot. A lot of people would come up and ask me for money, and me being a nicer person, I think that's what really kind of twisted. The military kind of put the nail in the coffin, but high school really is what made me be the jackass that I am today. But if the school wants your child to have a computer, I would almost say buy them their own at that point in time, and you can put your own programs on it and kind of get alerts when they're going to do something, so you can kind of go and figure it. Now, I'm not saying don't let your kid go through puberty. That would be a very awkward interaction, to say the least. But if you find them being an online bully, like I can agree with bullying a little bit, but that's more of an in-person kind of thing. It toughens you up, thickens your skin, everything like that. And it can teach you how to fight. Whereas online bullying, what they're really doing is just trying to get you to commit suicide. In-person bullying is just they're messing with you, they're playing with you. It can be a little violent, a little aggressive. Most of the time, it's not too intense to the point where they're going to kill you or you're going to kill yourself. I say most of the time. There are situations where it has escalated past that, but online, if you look at the difference, online, kill yourself, kill you. I mean, look at the Momo trend that happened 2 years ago, where this person created an account that had that chick with the wonky face and told you, you need to kill yourself, or I'm going to come over there and kill your parents. And that caused a lot of problems, and it caused a lot of suicides. So having some kind of checks and balances can help. And April, you're right. I don't have kids. I can think of the best way to parent until I have kids of my own, but I don't really know. You're right. I
In
can
her
give my
situation, in April's situation, I could understand the cameras in the house.
yeah, I can too. With her situation, I can wholeheartedly agree with the situation. It's very different on case to case basis. I'm not giving you the best advice. I'm giving kind of a broad spectrum, my opinion, what I would like to do with my children when I have them someday. This is not based on facts, evidence. This is not based on. Now, I do give some situations. I do give some kind of background experiences of what I've had happen. But no, your situation is completely different than a normal run of the mill. I don't know how to say this
Household.
without. Yeah, I don't want to be a dick about that, but I don't really know how to explain it any other way. But this is just the advice I can give. Me being a guy, being young, dumb, and at some point in time full of stupid ideas. We have cameras in our house where we're no kids, just puppers. That I wholly agree with. I do have two coworkers. They have cameras around the outsides of their house, and they'll get on the phone throughout the day and pull it up and see who's coming, who's going, who's on the porch, stuff like that. That I fully agree with. Outside is different than inside. But that, in the end, it's your decision. You're the parent. You have to do what's best for your children. And my take or my advice is do what you can to keep them away from the internet. Look at how popular YouTubers and Twitch streamers have become in the past 5 years. These people are saying stuff to kids, to juveniles, teenagers, and they're not fully understanding the depth and weight their words hold to these kids. These children are idolizing them. Back in the past, the top jobs kids would go after was like military, police officer, firefighter, astronaut, baker. Nowadays, the most common jobs kids want to go for is YouTube and Twitch streamers. Nowadays, kids are getting conditioned to where when you turn 18, you should get an OnlyFans to make money. So we're growing up in a society that is trying to normalize the internet controlling our lives, and it's making it so much more difficult to interact in face-to-face situations. You're not wanting to have in-person conversations. Back in the day, 20 to 25-year-olds were getting married and looking at starting families. Nowadays, it's 35 to 40-year-olds that are starting to look and have families. So they're getting older and older at this point in time. Twitch has gone bad with these thought streaming. Exactly.
Yeah.
Twitch has gone, they promote so much, not nudity, but softcore porn. In all honesty, they're promoting softcore porn. Same with YouTube. Bella Delphine's crap. She was basically the first one to start all this shenanigans. And it's just gone downhill from there. And they're allowing these girls to sell their bodies. They're just sitting in a pool in a bikini. Like,
Mhm.
I would never pay for something like that. What, if you find your kid doing that, I could see sitting down and going like, don't pay for that. Don't pay for the accounts. Look, let me show you a whole different world. But the fact there are so many people out there willing to pay these girls and that's what they are. Half of them are still in their teenage years, anywhere from 18 to 22 years old. They're not learning any life lessons. They're not learning anything of value. They're selling their bodies. They're making a bunch of money now while they're young. And the funniest thing I have seen come of this is these girls are messaging random people going, hey, come and check out my OnlyFans or my Twitch. Pay this much a month and you get to see everything. And there's a group of guys now that are turning around and going, have you documented your income to the IRS? No? Let me go ahead and give them a call. So there's a bunch of people out there now attacking these individuals that are just harassing everybody to buy their content.
Right.
To the IRS. Like, I would love to do that. Like, the next person I find coming, hey, come and sign up for my OnlyFans. I'm calling the IRS because it's annoying. Stop annoying normal. If somebody wants to pay for your crap, they'll come and pay for it. Don't go and message a bunch of random people saying, hey, come and see me naked. I don't want to see you naked. I don't know you. I don't care about you. I'm not going to pay your money. I think it's funny that people pay to watch women eat on YouTube. Oh, that's a whole different.
Yeah,
monster
that's different. That's
And the funny part is you see these women streamers. Hell, look at an actual porn star gamer streaming. She is dressed in pajamas, a t-shirt. She is showing nothing. Whereas these young women streamers that are making money off their bodies are in bikinis and bras and pants, their underwear. Like, there's a whole different standard. Then you look at guys gaming. So the photo of the woman gaming will be basically what you see for us. Almost this full screen. And their game is like our logo down here.
right.
There we go. Just a little bit. And then you go watch a guy streamer. And some of them, don't get me wrong, some of these guys are just retarded. They say dumb things. They're not good. But most of them, their photo is about that down here. And then their game is the whole screen for people to watch. And then you find some of the wholesome streamers. I love finding these guys. I will go and support and watch their content. Because most of the time, my favorite one, he was donated a couple bucks and said, hey, I do this to educate y'all. Can I send you the money back? I wasn't asking for your donations. I appreciate it, but I'm here to help y'all. So people like that, I love to support. They're actually trying. They help keep some faith in humanity for me. But the numbers I see of all these other streamers that are just for the money, just for the fame, just showing their bodies off, I'm like, man, if only that plague was a little stronger than it was. I know that's messed up to say. I really do.
Right.
But there's just some people out there that I don't think got spanked enough as a child.
No, there's a lot of them out there like that. That's why the internet, I don't know about kids and the internet, YouTube and all that, there should be some restrictions on it. And there should be some restrictions on some networks with kids on it and other shows.
Yeah. Okay, that was so. I forgot I was in Discord and I just heard a voice come through and I'm like, where's it coming from?
Are we live on Discord?
No, I was in somebody else's Discord in one of their voice channels and I completely forgot about that.
That's what I was hearing.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
It came through?
Yeah.
Whoops.
I can hear the mumble.
Okay, good.
I kept
Yeah.
hearing something like water running and different things and everything. And I was like, uh-oh, what's going on here?
But
So,
yeah, that was a little concerning because they don't know I'm live and would say something stupid. But Second to taxidermy. What?
Yeah, read that one.
Second to taxidermy because they need to be warm furs to survive, and they have this profession. Tech creates and endorses antisocial behavior disorders. Oh, to help the brain unhealthy mental midgets in social administration society. Parents need to be involved. Yes, and that's what we have been stressing. You cannot. You just because you have children does not make you a parent. I have seen when I was going to bars a lot, I have seen my fair share of parents that their grandma or their mother or their brother, their father, somebody else was raising their children. So you gotta be involved. Jesus. All right. Top of the hour, I do have a gun fail for y'all to watch today.
Oh, good.
And I like making fun of city folk. And this woman looks just like one.
Let's see what you got.
So right off the bat, she's wearing a leopard print shirt and a short skirt. Look at those sunglasses. Doesn't that just scream City Slicker? Now, this isn't as fun as some of the other ones I've shown, but...
Oh, it's going to be ugly.
Right to the chest.
I don't want to do it.
Do it again.
No.
All the way up to that scope.
Yeah.
Don't even use the scope. It's not even sighted in. It's just for spotting.
Is it safety app?
Yeah.
So...
Oh, people.
She took that shotgun straight to the chest.
A coochie mama.
Safe spot to take a shotgun. Less fun. Especially right around the solar plexus. Whew.
That hurts.
Should have gave her a 3-inch double up buck or slug.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Illegal gun.
and you know what?
Mary,
You can
I
always
have-
find bad gun things, right? You know how hard it is to find a stupid thing with a crossbow? It's
Oh,
getting real hard. People got smart and kept their hands down.
yeah. So Mary sent this to me
Uh-huh.
and asked me on a scale of 1 to illegal, how bad is this?
1 to illegal.
Yeah, honestly, that looks like a legal firearm. It has a compensator, charging handle. There's no stock, not a longer barrel. So, I mean, it's a hideous gun. It looks like a high point.
Is that a real gun or somebody make that?
It looks like somebody took a high point and a bunch of cocaine.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. But I'm not seeing anything that would make this illegal. Would I ever own this gun? Hell no. But
That looks like a lot of problem.
yeah, I mean, look at the rust buildup on the magazine, the mag release right here. I don't even know
It's got to
what,
be old.
but
If it was manufactured, it has to be old.
no, it looks like a perfectly legal firearm.
Do you see the safety on it?
No.
That's why I was wondering if it's a switch for safety to full fire.
No, it looks like it's just a semi-automatic pistol because that's your mag release. I'd have to see the other side.
Yeah.
But that looks like, if any of y'all have watched Archer and know Krieger, it looks like something Krieger would make after he got a tub of cocaine. It's bad.
That is wicked. It really looks wicked on my big screen TV back here.
Yeah.
I mean, that enlarged. Ooh, that was ugly.
But on a scale from 1 to illegal, is this a good gun or not? Mary, I would say no, it would not be a good gun. I don't see any safeties. looks like a high point. The handle itself looks like it's just a hard plastic resin with actual no support to it. So if you were to carry that gun and sit down on a bench and your gun shifted a little bit, I could see you breaking the grip. The charging handle is going to dig into you. I just wouldn't own that thing.
Yeah.
It's
Mary's mom says it's real. She probably owns it.
but no, I don't see anything that would make it illegal. Most states label the Tech 9 as assault pistol. That's what it is. It's a modified Tech 9, I guess.
Yeah.
Just well, again, so the Tech 9 itself is an assault pistol, from what Luke says, or assault pistol, because it's a fully automatic pistol.
Yep.
There are still a civilian side to almost every gun out there.
Right.
And Scott, you're 100% right. There's no such assault is an action, not it doesn't describe a firearm. It's what you do. I could beat you to death with a golf club. Now it's an assault golf club. But as far as the Tech 9 goes, that looks like just a modified Tech 9, because the actual Tech 9 is. I'll go ahead and show this as well. Share screen. So this is what I think of when I hear the Tech 9. It has the barrel guard, heat guard, to where you can avoid burning yourself a little bit. This is what we have in that other photo. But I kind of want to just get a better close-up on that.
That's a Tech 9. Yeah, that's a Tech 9 Mini. That's it right there.
Yeah, but as far as the Tech 9 go, and again, there's the M240 or 243. FN America makes one in a civilian side. The FN Scar, they have that in semi-automatic, so that you can get as a civilian. They have bullpups. Basically, any gun out there, either somebody has made or is making a version for civilians, which is I can't agree with the what was it, the 1984 assault ban. I think it was 1984, but basically outlawing any automatic firearm. That's an that was the first infringement we had on the Second Amendment that I can really think of off the top of my head, because the Second Amendment was created for the people to have the same access to weapons the military and government can have. And if you look at basically any private security that politicians hire, most of them are running military grade pistols, which there are certain pistols out there. I can't remember. I was looking at one the other day, really liked it, but they don't have a civilian. Now, there is somebody making the civilian side for it, but there is not one as of yet. The Army is incorporating a new pistol for the troops to use, but that was contracted for the military directly. So the security officials that they're hiring have access to those. They have access to fully automatic weapons. They have access to explosives, smoke bombs, white phosphorus, thermite, C4. Basically, the politicians are hiring private military in order to defend them, and they think it's okay to take away our guns while living in a gated community with 40 guys heavily armed. And if I say heavily armed, you know they're actually heavily armed. If it's coming out of my mouth, because I am heavily armed. But these guys have guns that the politicians frown upon. So that's such a double standard. I can't agree with it. If you're going to hire, You get slingshots and crossbows. That's what your security gets. You want to ban guns, that's what you get. You got to lead by example. You don't like guns, you don't get guns.
Right.
Makes sense to me.
Luke says, did you know there's a form to purchase of nuclear weapons?
I mean, technically, America's lost 34 nukes.
Mm-hmm.
Ever been recovered?
Yep.
Something like that. I'd have to go and look again. But how the hell do you lose nuclear weapon? Yeah. So there's that. Just your little fun fact for the day. And we dropped one in Kentucky, I think.
If it's up there by the moonshiners, you're never going to find it.
Hell no, they've already ripped everything out and turned it into a still.
Yeah.
Okay. Sally, Mary, I'm doing the show. Y'all can ask me questions through the chat.
She sent you a message.
Yeah, Mary sent me the gun and Sally followed up with it. I'm like, I'm right here. Like, you can talk to me.
Yeah.
Like, you can talk to everybody. Well, the Air Force lost 2 when I was in the Navy. That's just fantastic to know, because that was okay. Yeah.
Put Biden in charge and you will lose them.
Shit, we're not going to lose him. He's going to give them all away.
Right.
You know,
I feel sorry for you. You need these.
I don't agree that civilians need access to everything. You don't need access to a nuke.
No. God, no.
But who's to say me, Luke Larson, and you can't have a tanker 10?
A bazooka.
Yeah. I'd love to have a bazooka.
I would too.
I mean, I'd
hate to pay for the ammo.
Hell yeah. I remember covering the story where the Marine was getting discharged and he had stole a bazooka off the base, got pulled over. The cop asked him, do you have anything in the car that I should know about? Yes, I have a bazooka. And the cop laughed and was like, it's a joke. He's in uniform. Opened, searched the car and found said bazooka and asked him why he had this and told him I was taking it to my father as a memento. Now, technically, you can own any weapon out there, but certain ones have different restrictions. You know, you may be able to get a bazooka, but the firing pin may have to be removed. Firing mechanism may have to be removed. Tanks can't be fully functional unless you have a demolitions license. If you want to get a Gatling gun, if you want to get, basically anything out there, you can get a hold of it, but there's just going to be some kind of requirement. And who's to say you don't just happen to have that firing pin in your drawer in your desk next to said firearm that you're not supposed to have fully functioning?
I wonder what kind of permit you'd have to have for a Gatling gun.
Because I don't think a Gatling gun technically falls under
fully automatic
because it's a hand cranked firearm.
Right.
Whereas fully automatic is designed, or its definition falls under something along the lines.
You pull one trigger and it fires all of them.
It fires more than one round at a given time. So, and Chris, you can technically own a flamethrower in any state with the exception of California.
Yeah. They have enough fire out there.
Yeah. So that's, you can own a flamethrower anywhere except Cali.
I want a Gatling gun.
I mean,
it'd be fun deer hunting. Get it on the. Oh, you finding one for sale?
I'm going to get you a price.
Oh, don't.
5,000. 5,000 for a 9mm.
A 9 mil Gatling gun?
Yep, 60,000 for a 45-70. So,
I want
I
a
mean-
30-30.
just
30-06.
just just helping you out.
I'd mount on top of my Subaru.
I want a Humvee,
Yeah.
and I might go ahead and get me a 50 cal machine gun and make it semi-automatic so it's still legal.
That's what Luke wants. He wants to strap a Gatling gun to a Humvee.
1776 version 2.0.
Yeah, I'll just buy a golf cart and strap one on.
Oh, Jesus.
You ain't going to get close to it.
We have two guys that want to rebuild tanks.
I know.
And you want to put
they
it on
gotta
a
get over
golf-
here. I want to drive one.
You want to put a Gatling gun on a golf cart.
Hey, I wouldn't have to worry about anybody in town.
Except for somebody that wants to steal it.
Good luck. Remote control.
Oh, Jesus.
Gotta have fun.
So if y'all see Carl riding passenger with a controller in his hand, run.
Watch out. I think I'll make a fake one and put it on top of Subaru.
Oh, apparently Scott has a sponsor, you lucky bastard, that sells flamethrowers in Arizona.
Hey, see if he
I-
wants to sponsor this show.
Well, that or see if he's got a Merlin 1895 SBL or a Taurus Raging Judge Magnum or a 110 Elite and 300 PRC. And come to find out, I was looking at some of the other calibers out there. There are like 3 other calibers between 338 Lapua and 50 BMG. I did not know about. And
Oh.
I went and looked up the guns. They're about a $6,000 gun. The problem is the ammo. It's only got one dude manufacturing this stuff right now. So really hard to get. Really, really hard to get. So
And
would
we
it be-
do test products out on this, Scott. So if you
Yeah.
want, yeah, we'll test a flamethrower.
Yeah, I'll test a flamethrower. If they send us stickers, again, if y'all have somebody that wants to sponsor us and they send you some logos or decals or shit, I've got a big red truck. I'll throw that shit all over it.
Right.
They'll get their name out in Texas.
Hey, we could go. I could come down to Texas. We could test a flamethrower. We'll barbecue a hog.
True. Very true.
Make it universal ways to use it.
Good way to scorch off hog hair right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
See,
Then we-
all the hair's gone. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Ticks,
Nope.
fleas, all dead.
Now we'll cook it.
I can make that happen too.
Oh, we could
We
barbecue
can't
an
eat.
armadillo.
We can't eat an armadillo, but we
Who'd
can cook
want
it.
to?
They have so many diseases.
Yeah,
So
but
many
who would
diseases.
want to? They're nasty looking. They look
Road
like
rage
they-
class, Carl?
Yeah. Road. Yeah, that's right. Road rage. That would happen.
But if they want to sponsor us, when I go up to meet Bo Cephas, I'd be happy to take one of their flamethrowers up there. Because he apparently has tarantulas as well, and I really hate spiders.
Yeah.
And a flamethrower is one hell of a way to deal with the spider problem.
Up close and personal.
Hell yeah. I hate spiders.
Well, you could stand there. He could fire his cannon. You could fire a flamethrower.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to Bo Cephas' show, ladies and gentlemen. Shit just
Coming-
hit the
Coming soon to the network near you.
shit just hit the fan. But I think he'd let us do that. Armor plated. Yeah, you're actually 100% Gary. So if you didn't know, there are certain calibers cannot penetrate an armadillo's shell like a 22 or a 17. Even 9 mil, and sometimes I think there's been one case with 45, but there have been people that have shot themselves trying to shoot an armadillo because it ricocheted.
Okay, Crystal, you keep tarantulas as pets, but it's usually the colorful ones.
All right.
They'd be all colorful, red.
I don't mind the colorful ones as much because they look better. But like spiders in the what a pet is one thing. They're used to people. They're used to being touched. They're used to being handled.
Mm-mm.
Spiders in the wild,
Mm-mm.
different story.
Spiders wild, spiders tamed. I don't care. It's dying.
It could sit and roll over. I'm killing it.
That's just like rats. Rats in the wild, kill them. Rats pets, kill them or feed them to a snake, and then I'll kill the snake.
No, you don't want to taint the snake meat.
Ah.
My brother actually. So me and my brother are very much alike, and we like vengeance, quite a bit, mind you.
When's he gonna come on the show?
I don't know. He doesn't really like Facebook. I got to talk to him about that.
They don't have to have Facebook.
But he does not like rattlesnakes. Let me explain.
Good.
Yes, they do, from what he said. It made me jealous. Technically, you're not supposed to eat rattlesnakes. There's no proof of this. This was years ago, so good luck trying to try him. This was many years ago. But they went camping out in, I want to say Lubbock, Texas, somewhere up north. And one of their buddies got bit by a rattlesnake, and they had to medevac him to an ICU. I think he had to be actually helicoptered out, something like it was real bad. They were really worried about him. Got him to the hospital, made sure he was fine and everything. He and the other guy went back out to the same area, found a rattlesnake, cut its head off, threw it on ice, barbecued it, said it tasted like buttery chicken.
Yep. I've ate a lot of it.
So you can't mess with our friends and family and expect to walk away. And I'll even touch on that even more. One of his buddies at the point in time, come to find out, had a girlfriend with a drug problem and had brought that drug problem to my brother's home. Now, him and his wife didn't have the problems, but they did find paraphernalia. And then my brother had loaned him some tools, like $6,000 worth of tools, right? And he magically lost them all. I told my brother, if I ever see him again, I'll make. And this was a Marine. He was a Marine. This gentleman was a Marine, and I made it very clear to my brother, if I find him, I'm going to get your money's worth out of his body. And we had to take a TV up to him real quick, and my brother made me promise not to do anything. This is a kind of a, hey, here's the TV, you go your way, I'll go my way, don't ever mess with me again, kind of thing. And I told him, okay, I'll take it to him, drop it off, and I'm staying in the truck. And they got to talking and saying their goodbyes and everything, and I sat in the truck, and he asked, well, why is Cameron hanging out in the truck? And my brother explained why I was staying in the truck. Mind you, this is a combat Marine. I was Navy. I stand a foot taller than this guy. He's got 10 years on me, so he's a little older. And they told everything that was going on. And my truck was having problems at this time. So this guy was a mechanic, and he wanted to try and help me, I guess, to try and make peace. Phil, he promised me I wasn't going to have to get out of the truck. I was holding on to that. Made me get out of the truck, come and talk to him. I stayed polite. I promised my brother I wasn't going to cause a scene. After he had learned I wanted to hurt him greatly, he fled the state. Again, combat Marine versus Navy. Marine fled state. Don't screw with my family.
Did you get your truck fixed?
Nope.
Oh.
I did not.
I wouldn't have let him touch it.
I ran that thing into the ground, traded in for the new one I have now, and I love this new truck, and I am babying the shit out of it. Although I really need an oil change. But you can't, and that's one thing I want more people to have in life. You don't let somebody walk on your friends and family. You know, it's one thing to talk. Me and Carl talk shit to each other all the time.
Oh yeah.
Always bad, but it's one thing to talk shit to each other in each other's face. But I promise you, he goes away and I talk. Anybody asks, it's nothing but good. I'm not going to bash him. He's.
No.
It's the people that talk bad behind you that you need to worry about, and there needs to be more people out here that, you know, somebody says something stupid about your buddy, you need to defend him. He's not here to defend himself.
Right.
You know, it's quality over quantity. I grew up around Amarillo. We used to kill and eat rattlesnake all the time. Yeah, Amarillo's got a snake problem. They get big too, man. They get real big.
We grow them pretty good size up here.
Rattlesnake. The largest rattlesnake ever found in Texas was back in 1997, and it was 92.5 inches.
A little shy of 8 foot.
Yeah.
We've had 6 footers and 7 footers around here.
Oh, gee. Let's see Missouri's.
Now, they may have not been reported.
Your record size is only 4 feet.
Baloney. Baloney.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
No, that's the reported ones. I can show you hides, what was left, pictures of hides that's over 4 foot long. Yeah.
I mean, at least y'all don't have like boas and python problem.
No. Only in houses.
With being so close to Florida, we get a couple every now and again.
No, what was bad was when I lived in Polo, I was a first responder on the fire department. And we had a lake area that we was called to all the time. It was a drug haven for drugs out there. We got called in one night, me and another guy, Jim, walk in there. Where's the guy at? Down the hallway. As we're walking through, I look over and I stopped Jim and I said, hold it. And he goes, what? And I said, looky here. There's an aquarium with no lid on it. And I turned around and said, where's the snake? And she goes, it's in the room with the guy. And I went, okay. I'll wait for the ambulance.
Bye.
Well, we walked in there. Oh, I talked to him a few hours ago. No, the guy was dead for over 12 hours. Kicked back with a beer in his hand and his hat tipped down, laying on the floor. He was solid as a rock.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm like, and the ambulance guys got there and I said, you're going in, you're loading him up because there is a boa in there somewhere.
That's why I'd like to get a hold of that 40 Taurus Raging Judge Magnum, because I can load 410. And that's a problem solver for snakes.
I want something that goes splat.
Yeah, 410.
Oh, I know. But me and snakes do not get along.
Snakes and spiders, huh?
That's what's going to be fun when I get down to Texas and we go hog hunting, ain't it?
Yeah, you're going to have to deal with snakes and spiders.
That's all right.
That's why I say I hate them, but I am not afraid of them, because I will deal with them with excessive force.
If I see them before they see me, we're okay. Because I know how to avoid them.
Good luck, man. Wait till you see some copperheads, cottonmouths, stuff like that that really blends into the leaves. What are you looking at?
Did your dog just walk by your other side?
Wouldn't it show up?
A tail?
Oh, yeah, that would have been a pepper.
Okay, I seen a black tail go right at the bottom butt of that gun going across, and I'm going, what on earth was that?
That was
Wrong
Pepper's
show.
That was Pepper's. Yeah, that was a snake.
No, wrong show. Paranormal Nation Radio wasn't on.
Yeah, but I highly recommend when you do come down here, taking one of the shotguns with you just to be safe.
Oh, I will. I will.
I'll wind up making a copy of my license that you need for one of said firearms and carrying that thing out there, and then
Oh, okay.
I'll let you borrow the other short. Cause I don't want to take a long shotgun around and have to try and shoot something with a rifle. I'm going to take the shotgun that I can wear strapped to my chest, and then have the other gun carry that one around. That way, if I
Right.
do see said snake or spider, it's a quick transition, and I can still shoot the hog 100 yards away.
Exactly. But what's the best time of the year to get down there for that?
For just coming down to hang out and stuff like that.
Well, coming down and hang out, that's any time, but go hog hunting where you're not
Honestly-
going to burn up.
Okay, well, if you're, I couldn't tell you the best for hog hunting because I really haven't done a lot of hog hunting myself. As far as temperature wise, we really start to cool off in November.
Oh, God.
Yeah, our it gets cooler in October, but it's still like 80. November, we'll start seeing 70s here and there.
What's August like?
It's gonna be still around low 90s. August, September, low 90s, high 80s.
Oh, okay. Hey, it don't matter to me. I was just wondering.
Scott, it's been 93 degrees every day this week with a heat index of 101.
We had that
Well, he's in
last week.
He's in Arizona, so they have that dry heat with the sun. Arizona is an insult to God because you can literally cook eggs on the sun. Like, don't get me wrong, Texas is hot, and it's the humidity that makes it uncomfortable.
Right.
Arizona has that dry heat where everything just melts, but it's not like you can go outside and kind of stay dry, whereas down here you walk out and it's like you walked into a marsh.
Yeah, he said last week they had 115 plus all week.
Ugh, nope. Why would you still
No.
live there?
No, I'd go in the high country.
Yeah, I don't like being hot in general. One of the reasons I'd like to move up north to get real winters again. Yeah, you stay dry because you're turning to dust. You're 100% right up there, Scott.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. I don't know how. Like, I can deal with the dry heats when the humidity's low. It's not fun. It's not comfortable, and your boots melt. I had that happen when I was ironworking. We had a heat index of 115, and you're on a polished steel roof. So it was like 130, 140 degrees. So our boots were literally melting to this roof. I can deal with that in doses, but the humidity just.
The humidity will knock anybody on their ass.
I
mean, the other day it was, what was it? It was 91, but the humidity was like 78%. It felt like it was 99 to 102.
Yeah,
That's
you literally
how bad.
walk outside and you're just drenched.
Oh, yeah. He used a blur and the blacktop was 168 degrees.
That's why some
Now,
cities
where did that go? I just read it and it popped off.
Yeah, I just saw it too.
It went down below. Okay, that's weird.
That's okay. That's honestly, Scott, that's why some states and cities are actually converting to painting the blacktops white, because it is holding about 30 degrees cooler in some states. Whereas normal asphalt, the black asphalt, holds that heat and can actually start to melt down again.
Right.
They've started painting it white, and white's reflecting that heat off. I'd like to see more states do this, especially.
I wouldn't want to see a white blacktop. My God, it'll blind your ass.
Yeah, sunglasses. I'd rather have to wear sunglasses than worry about asphalt sticking to my truck.
Yeah, I can see your point there. And one thing about white top, we can call it white top, not black top, but white top, Boy, if you nail it real good, man, you can leave some awesome black marks on there. But a white top highway in Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, and the sun shining. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, wouldn't it be fun?
Oh, you'd have new windshields put in with instant push a button and sun glare go across.
Yeah. I think that's one reason a lot of cities are seeing more record highs recently is because we've industrialized everything everywhere. Everything's concrete, asphalt,
Right.
steel. You know, it's all holding this heat now. Not, you know, in the past it was brown dirt, grass, wheat fields, cornfields,
Yeah.
trees, forest. You know, the sun really didn't have anything to hold to, the heat to stick to. So I see why they think global warming is a huge problem, but I don't think they understand what's really causing some of these temperatures to increase, especially in big cities. Look at big cities. A lot of the buildings are polished glass. You're just bouncing that heat around that whole area. And I mean, I've talked about how solar farms are just a walking or a flying death trap. You know, they're having birds fly over the top of these solar farms and literally cooking because of the heat. Like solar energy, don't get me wrong, it's a good idea, but how they've gone about it is back-ass. There's a Asian gentleman created a clear glass solar glass. So instead of it having the black reflector and everything, it's you could put it on a window and still see through it, and it's still producing the energy. But they don't want to go to it.
Nope.
I'd rather just go nuclear.
Yeah. That's true.
And the funny part is about all these green people that think they're so good for the environment. How did you charge your battery? Do you know what kind of fuel they're using for those generators to charge your vehicle? Diesel. It's 111 right now in that. Oh no.
Yeah.
So he could come down any point in time and feel okay.
Yeah. Like I
too
said,
hot.
I'll come down. The heat. I do heat better than I do cold. My skinny body and cold weather do not go together.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. I'm a little more insulated.
You got a little more insulation.
all right, let me clarify. I like to sleep in the cold. I like to work in the cold because it's easier for me to put more layers on than take them off.
Right.
Whereas if I lose power and I can't get enough blankets or I'm having to work with minimal protection, I like it to be cold, but I do not like to be cold.
Yeah, Scott says my hot tub is a cold tub this time of the year. Run cold water.
I don't blame you.
Oh no.
Our air conditioner went out Wednesday.
Yeah.
And it was 82 degrees downstairs and 88 degrees upstairs.
Oh, you were miserable.
I called them. They got here in an hour, thankfully. But I took a cold. I turned the shower just barely open and took a cold shower.
Did they get it fixed?
Yeah, thankfully they got it fixed. But it was not a fun day to be here. I was furious. Thankfully, I have this little air conditioning unit, and my mom's bringing me a little window unit that I'm going to keep. That way, if we do lose AC again, I'd like to get me a little generator.
How little?
Just something I can put gas in and roll it around. I'm not talking about. I'd like a decent size. In all honesty, I'd like a welder generator.
Oh yeah.
I'd really love to. I enjoy welding a lot, and I'd like to make some things, but those are about $2,000.
Yeah, the kids just bought the 4,500 watt generator out on the farm and everything from Harbor Freight and stuff. $329.
That's not bad.
No, we're running the entire thing. We're building a barn out there for their alpacas, and we're running everything off of it.
But yeah, I'd like to, and I think it, if we do get the ranch running, I think having a generator would be really important. Doesn't have to be a big one, but if we
No.
say we lose power, we can still run the ranch and
Right.
have AC in certain areas.
Right.
Hey, the command central, at least we can keep Carl cool.
Oh, I'll be all right. Got to
Yeah.
keep this equipment cool.
Yeah.
That's why I had to move out of one part of the restaurant to the other part. That one part up there, no air was getting to it, and it was 112 in that corner. Oh, talk about miserable trying to do a show. I
felt so sorry. So we lost the port or starboard main, but so we lost power on our submarine when I was in the Navy, right? And we had lost propulsion, everything. And normally in that situation, you rig everything for red, turn all the lights off that you can, turn on red lights so you can see. You're turning off air conditioning. Basically, anything that doesn't need to run is off. It got so bad we had to rig we were draining the battery like crazy. We had to rig for black. What I mean by that is you could not walk around the torpedo room. It was so dark. Forward compartment, all black. You couldn't stand watch without a flashlight. Without air conditioning, the engine room was 123 degrees. We were 5 degrees away from having to move ammo because we would risk it exploding in the engine room. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, no worse than when I was just out of school and just got married and stuff, was living in Kingston, went to work for the bridge crew, right? Which they were in a dumpy old building and all this and that. So it was cold one day and we was in the little makeshift office. He goes, well, let's clean it up. I went, okay. Started moving stuff around. And I go, what's this underneath here? Moved the bag and I went, oh shit. It says dynamite. And it was liquid. Oozing out.
That would be the nitroglycerin.
No shit. You know what this idiot did?
Run.
No.
I'd have been that idiot that ran.
It was on a board. So we pick it up, mind you, take it outside, set it down. He lit it on fire. It don't explode. But boy, it made some pretty colors.
Yeah, let's go ahead and light dynamite.
Yeah, when he started lighting it, I'm going, oh shit.
Yeah, Luke, I look forward to you coming to Texas because I've seen your record highs over there in the UK. Y'all had a triathlon, and the record high was 73 degrees, 75 degrees, something like that. And y'all had people falling out in your run. So you're going to hate life your first year.
Yeah, I know the nitro leaks out dynamite high. That dynamite had been in that building for 30, 40 years.
Jesus.
And I'm
y'all
like,
have been lucky.
Yeah, we were. But we was young and dumb and, and
stupid ideas.
Yeah.
I can't say young
we'll
and dumb.
Just pick it up. Just don't fall with it.
Yeah. Can't say young, dumb, and full of that white substance, but we can say young and dumb and full of stupid ideas.
But I thought he was real stupid when he bent down to light it. I was like, what the hell?
I can agree with lighting it on fire from a distance.
Now, he did it up close, and then we got away from it.
Nope. I'd have ran a trail of gas.
But I was like, won't that explode? And he goes, no, it's got to have a charge in it to explode. And I went, okay, chargers are in the truck, so we keep them the hell away from it, right?
Shit. Man, I'd love to get my hands on some of that explosive stuff, but it's so hard to. I mean, if you got a tree problem and you've got dynamite or TNT or C4 or
we did that. we did that. Was over by a bridge out in the country on the bridge crew, right? And there's this big old tree that had fell down, so they cut it off. Well, it's got this big ass stump, and I'm talking 5 foot in diameter, right? He goes, well, we can't get over there with the backhoe, so we're going in. We dug holes and dug holes and dug holes and put dynamite all the way around it, right? Got back, hit that thing. We sent that thing 40 feet in the air. You know where it came down?
Next to y'all.
In the middle of a wooden bridge, right through the floor. And when that happened, I went, boy, that wasn't one of our brightest ideas, was it?
Man, Scott, you just live an interesting life, don't you? You got to blow stuff up. You've got a sponsor with flamethrowers. You're a professional shooter.
We need to get him on the show sometime.
We have.
Have we had Scott on there?
Yeah, we've had Scott on here.
When did Scott come on?
What's it been, Scott? A month and a half, 2 months?
Oh, God. Dementia. Oh.
It's been a minute since we've had Scott on here.
He was a pyrotechnician for the Texas musical drama.
Yeah, he says it's been about 2 months.
Oh, okay, Scott. Sorry, I forgot. I'll have to go back. I go back on our shows.
He was the proud liberal, remember?
Oh! Now I remember you, Scott. Thank you. Thank you very much for coming on. I feel bad now. I feel terrible. My apologies. With everything that's been going on, with everything going on with all the shows that we do on the network and everything, yeah, I apologize.
I got you, Scott. I remembered. You left a mark on me. Don't worry.
Oh, he left a mark on me when we was talking. All the shows have had hosts on the last few weeks that, no worries, all good. Okay, that's fine, Scott. But yeah, you can come back anytime you want.
Although if your sponsor wants to come on and talk to us about the ranch or what they do, we're more than willing to let them come on. We've had David Gagne from Minimum Ordnance. We'd like to get a couple more, especially if they're a veteran or a small business kind of company. We'd love to give them their chance to shout themselves out.
Right. Exactly.
So, and again, for anybody out there, if you have a small business, know a small business, or know a veteran business, let us know. Tell them, hey, we'd like to interview them. Bring them on. We'll ask them some questions. Let them shout out the products, merchandise, show off some of the stuff, and do what they need to do.
Right. Hey, we're getting down on the time. You know, we only got 3 days left on that contest.
Oh, that's it?
Yep. It's coming up quick. I guess I get to keep my ponytail.
I don't even think they've hit enough for Mary to get a nose piercing.
No, they haven't.
That was only 300. I guess y'all don't want Bo Cephas getting a chest tattoo of the ranch. Disappointed.
You didn't want to see somebody get their hair dyed or head shaved or my ponytail cut.
Yeah, Luke, you got lucky for now. Unfortunately, I may have to eat dog food soon.
But everybody's ready for this pet fundraiser that you stepped up to the plate for.
Yeah.
That's literally speaking too. You stepped up to the plate.
Yep.
Now you did see the pie in my face.
Yeah. So there's another fundraiser going on for pets, and pets are very important to me. Both my dogs are rescues, and if they make $1,000, I have to eat a cup of dog food.
And Scott watched me get the pie in my face too. So, but the funny one was Brandon. When we got to 1,000, he walked around Bethany Square in the middle of the day. He did get run out of one business. The barber shop.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's in a dress. He's got pigtails and makeup on. He's bigger than you, right? And the guy goes, "I don't want nothing to do with you."
Yeah, Scott, I'm not answering that question.
If you
answer.
go to the pet fundraiser and help us raise money for it, you will get to watch.
Yeah, I'll answer that question if you get your sponsor to come on and be interviewed. How's that?
That'll work. That'll work.
I'll tell you how much more money they need if you can get me an interview. I
But-
got to get a hold of one of the, not necessarily a sponsorship, as a agreement I have with Head Shave Club. I'd like to get him on here and interview him so he can talk about his product.
Right. But one thing about our network, we do put our mouth where everything goes. If we say we're going to do something and they raise that type of money, we step up to the plate. Cameron started this.
Yeah.
So the rest of us followed suit. I got the pie in my face, and then I even rubbed it in my face even further. And then Brandon walked around the square up there and stuff. So, hey.
So what started all of this stepping up was getting people to share out the show. You got 10 shares, I had to cut the beard. After that, everybody else has started to follow suit and like, that works. Let's do it.
Dogsy, what good news do you have for us guys? We'll wait for his comment.
You definitely ate dog foot, not dog food. Yeah, I appreciate people that rescue pets more than they buy pets. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I understand certain people like specific breeds and stuff like that. But with how many pets sit in shelters day in and day out, pets that get abandoned. You know, Gunny was abandoned on a highway. Pepper was a rescue surrender. So I love the Second Amendment, but I love my pets. So if it's something that I feel very passionate about, I'm gonna do something stupid to help out.
And we'll have more information on it on the Born TV Wake Up Gallatin show. It'll happen in July, later in July. So he's got time. He's got time to drink enough milk to coat his stomach down.
Right there. We are going to have our Scottish interview in October.
Awesome.
So for those of you that don't remember, Luke and Larson from the UK and Sweden, they have been teasing us about a Scottish friend in the military they have over there. The problem, he wants to be interviewed. The problem is they have very strict censorship. So if he were to say anything bashing the military, bashing the government, anything like that, while he was doing the interview, he could be...
it could be bad for him.
Yeah, it would be very bad news. So we've been very excited to interview him. The thing is, his accent is supposed to be so thick, we need Luke to come and translate for us. So we're really eager to do this interview.
Right. And you got to stay tuned to the Bill of Rights Network for all the information coming up in September, probably around Labor Day, around there. We're going to start a world record live video for 400 hours.
And we already have confirmation from Boone Cutler that he does want to participate in the world record again. So
and he also has a Class 5 permit.
The Scottish
guy. Yeah.
So look forward to seeing Boone again here on the Bill of Rights Network here again in September.
You're going to see all kinds of people on here. Dan Meadows is going to bring a lot of people from the Shooting Channel on here, from the NRA and different organizations and major gun companies and different thing on here. So we've got a whole lineup. We're getting Denise Pridemore is helping set a schedule up for everybody that'll have time frame. So me and Cameron don't get burnt out like we did the last time.
Yeah, I do not want to do another 60 hours. I know you don't want to do another 100.
100 plus, yeah.
I am shooting an annual Independence Day action rifle match next week on the 4th of July. Proceeds will be donated to the Phoenix Children's Hospital.
Awesome.
And live stream. Very nice. If you need
Cool.
help live streaming it, get with Carl. We can
Yeah.
get you
I'll set you up on here on July 4th. That's on Sunday. We can show a lot of it.
so if you want to live stream it, get a hold of that guy.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have a show on July 4th, or are we?
On Sunday?
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were doing the ranch on Friday. No,
July
that's the,
July 4th, July 10th, 9th, it's Friday night.
so yeah. The next Second Amendment Ranch episode will be on the 4th of July.
Right. What, to have a big bang?
I have my StreamYard, but I've never tried remote, but I'll hopefully be able to tune into your show. Well, we could also bring you onto the bill or onto the Second Amendment Ranch while you do, if your match is during the show, we can bring you onto the ranch.
Or
just
I
live
can bring
stream.
him on before the ranch and continue it on the ranch as a long Second Amendment Ranch show
Yeah.
and create it and stuff. And to remote, all you StreamYard to work on your telephone, Scott.
So we can get you live from your match. We'd love to see that.
Right. But
I
we
love
got to figure
watching
out.
streaming.
I got to figure out something for next week. With 4th of July, we got to have a big bang.
I know. That's going to be hard to do, though. I wish I had that Monday off.
I'll figure something. Well, we're going to be live anyway. I'll be over at some kids' house, and we're going to do fireworks and different things that go boom, boom.
Luke wants to see you get a pie to the face again on the 4th of July.
Well, send some money over to the Bill of Rights Network, and I'll talk about it. Getting a pie on the 4th of July.
Yeah, because that we could use to boost the network.
Mm-hmm.
We could promote. We could do another promo for the network.
That's right.
So, what do you think? You want to do donations?
Yeah.
All right,
Donation
let's-
to the Bill of Rights Network, right? Because I need it to get more stuff. Get some of our merch so I can get it to you and we can wear them on the shows.
So, if we get, what do you think? $100?
Go $200 and I'll make sure it's a big pie.
Yeah. All right. So, if we can get $200 donated to Carl,
By Friday.
and you can get in our. Let me go ahead and post that Discord as well. You
Right.
can reach Carl through the Discord.
And let me see if I can find my PayPal account and we'll bring it up on there. Okay, there it is right there.
Why are you not wanting to?
If
There
you
we go.
donate and we collect $200, and all this money that we donate will go to purchase merch that we can give away on the show. So if you donate $200 and send it to the paypal.me /PNR660, that's for the Bill of Rights Network. As soon as I collect that, I'll start purchasing merch and have it sent here so we can give it away on the show.
And Luke needs you to teach him how to use StreamYard and admin him on Born TV Discord so I can help set it up.
I gotta figure out how to add him as an admin.
We'll bring him into StreamYard after the show real quick. So Luke,
Okay.
I'm gonna get that link posted. You can, after the show's done, you can come in and we will get you StreamYard link.
You're right. Right. Okay.
We will
Before
get
we
you
go
set
any further, let me bring up the giveaway so we don't forget it. Right.
And Todd, I recommend Studio 13. You can find them on Facebook. Ask for Danny Gaspard. Let me go ahead and show you what that looks like.
Yeah, $200 gets another pie in my face.
Yep, 200
That's
bucks
right.
gets another pie to the face.
That's right. And I'll make sure the camera is right up I'll make sure the phone is right up close so you get a close up of it. So anyway,
Come on.
okay, we're going to see who is going to win the die cut sticker. So you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Here we go. Oh, Pastor Gary won it. Oh, that's way too funny. That's way
Nice.
too funny. Okay, I'll have to get that one ordered too.
All right, so I think it was Todd asking. Todd, if you're interested, go to Studio 13 on Facebook and ask for Danny. And this is some of the work that he's done. So,
what are you looking for? Tattoo or the tattoo stuff?
oh, and if you wanted a free tattoo, he's doing. I think he extended the time frame for this one another week. If you go like the page, like the post, comment Why Your Dad Rocks, share page, and share the post, you can win this Wolverine tattoo, free.
That's awesome.
So
It looks
He's-
painful.
yeah, he's a good buddy of mine. I tell him I shout him out every now and again. So he appreciates the support, and I'd like to see some more guys. He's over in your neighborhood, kind of Porter area. So that's who I'd go. That's he did this guy right here, the Grim Reaper right there. He did the Graveyard. He did the Gates of Valhalla. So he's done a lot of work for me. Just tell him I sent you.
But anyway, that's the PayPal account up there to send that money to, and I'll be checking it daily so I know. And we received $200 by Friday. I'll announce it, and we'll have it on, and I'll do it Sunday.
I don't know how I do a pie to the face. I don't have really an area I can.
I'll be outside live. We'll be using the phone when we go live next week.
I'll tell you if we get. Let's see. If we get 500, I will drink a jar of jalapeno juice.
Oh God!
If we get $500, I'll drink a jar, and I'm talking about the big jar, not the itty bitty little like nacho topping one. I'm talking about the big jar. If we get $500 of donations, I'll drink a jar of pickle juice or jalapeno juice.
No, Crystal won't be doing it. Actually, my wife will be throwing the pie in my face, and I
What?
know she'll love it.
What the hell is the Death Nut Challenge, Luke? Is this
I'm
like one of the
afraid
world's...
to ask.
Yeah, I am
Is this this
too.
China thing where they're kicking them in the nuts?
He's telling me to Google.
Google it. Uh-oh. You're going to scream and yell.
Death Nut Challenge.
Because I ain't doing it. I can tell you that just from the name of it. Don't sound good.
Version 2.0 Carolina Reaper Peanut, new and improved with better flavor, crunch, pepper blends, including ghost pepper, moruga, scorpion, and it makes the perfect gift.
Yeah, she will put more force behind it, Todd.
I'll
That's
do
right.
if $200 for a pie, $500 for the jar of jalapeno.
Oh, did you? I got to check my PayPal account.
Man,
Scott just said he donated 200.
he wants you to
If
get
it's
pie
in
to-
there, you'll find out real quick. Let me get my other computer out
I'll
here.
and Luke, I'll say $1,000. I'll do the Death Nut Challenge.
Oh,
$1,000. I'll do the Death Nut Challenge.
Okay. Let me get the laptop turned on here. Oh, I get another pie in the face.
That
And
looks.
this one will be an actual pie and not that Cool Whip crap we did last time.
This
Because in
looks,
that hot restaurant, it got runny.
this looks painful. Like
How
the
many?
cost-
what's the luminous on it or whatever they call that?
The Scoville,
Yeah, the Scoville unit.
I don't know. 13 million.
Oh my God. That's worse.
13 million.
That's worse than that gummy bear. Coconut cream pie. If it's in here, let me check.
This just look at the warning for this thing. Caution: extremely hot. Wear gloves. No liquids or food is allowed until completion. Chew entire contents of each level compartment for at least 15 seconds. Wait 90 seconds before advancing to the next level. After eating the contents of level 5, the Death Nut, you must endure for 5 minutes to complete the challenge. I'm gonna make that $2,000. I'm gonna make that $2,000.
Are you going to be near the hospital when you do it?
Unfortunately, no. So $500, I'll drink the jalapeno juice. $2,000, then I'll do the Death Nut because that
Right.
looks like I'm gonna be hugging a toilet.
Oh, yeah. The bottom side's going to really hurt.
Yeah,
Okay, come on.
I'm gonna make that to where y'all have to hurt. It's gonna hurt y'all to hurt me.
I know my battery's running low on this laptop. Come
So
on.
I can see y'all doing the 500. I hope the fucking don't get the 2,000.
Sorry, Carl. I had to do it. Okay, 13 million is death. Don't do it. That's what they said.
That's what. As soon as he put that, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be $2,000.
Okay, let me go to my PayPal. Come on, computer. Of course, the laptop's going to mess up on me while I'm doing this, of course. But I will get it up here. I got to get PayPal set up on this bigger computer.
After watching YouTube videos of people trying this challenge, I thought I would give it a try. While legit crazy hot on eating the first nut, you know this is going to be tough. I love spicy food, and this is on a whole different level. I managed to complete the whole challenge. What I didn't see on the YouTube videos is what happened after 30 minutes after. One of the worst pains I had ever felt. It was like being stabbed in the gut. Everything was being twisted. I made it to the bathroom just in case I got sick. Laid on the cold tile floor in the fetal position, thinking about how big of a mistake I had made. After 15 minutes of horrifying gut pain, I made my way to the bed. As long as I stayed in the fetal position, I was comfortable.
Oh, laptop, come on.
I don't think I want to do this challenge.
Oh, camera.
I don't think I want to do that challenge.
Oh, I got to find my plug for this
That
laptop.
looks painful. That looks terrifying. No. No. Just ow. Why?
Okay.
Oh, God. But it's to help the network.
It is. Now I got to find my plug for my laptop. Dang it, it died. But I believe I'm probably going to have a coconut cream pie in my face come Sunday.
Chris, you'll have to try next week. We're actually at the end of the show.
Chris Traeger, so send me your link and I'll join. Chris, you want to do it next week or hey, how about Friday night, July the 9th? Come live. We're going to be live at a 3-day block party up there, and our show is going to be live in front of several hundred people. Oh, damn. Yeah, because we're going to be ending the show here because I know Cameron's got to go to bed. To get up to work.
I'm curious to see if he actually did the $200. So I'm waiting for it.
You're waiting? Oh, well.
I gotta see if he actually did it because that's gonna add.
Let me get my charger.
Yeah, because that's gonna add more stress to me. Because if they hit the $200 that quick, they're gonna hit the $500 relatively fast. Yeah, Chris, we're gonna be doing a 4th of July special. We're gonna talk about America in its glory. Do I know he can get a coconut cream pie? I'm sure he can get that. I mean, unless you want to send him the Death Nut Challenge as well. I doubt he would do that. In one shot. You're mean, Scott. You're so mean. That's like, I mean, it's at least it's just a pie. I'm worried about Luke over here, like $300 more to drink jalapeno juice. I agree. That challenge, Luke is a bigger jackass than you are. He brought that up. He was like, do the challenge. Like, he could have done the one chip challenge. He could have done the gummy bear challenge. He could have done a whole bunch of other challenges that weren't as bad. It's going to go through me. I know it. It's going to hurt the whole way out.
Okay, I got it plugged in. Let me bring it up.
Right. Oh, God.
Now, if I see there's $1,200 in here, you gonna fall out of your chair?
I'm gonna be concerned because that's $800 away from having to die.
And people, we have the greatest chat room and people in the chat room on the Bill of Rights Network, on the Second Amendment Ranch Show, all our shows. We want to thank each and every one of you. Come on, laptop.
On your skin with it. What the hell is the throat cutter?
I don't know, but man, they're finding stuff that's going to hurt. You're liking that dog food a little bit better now, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm not seeing that challenge there, Luke. I'm not seeing the throat cutter challenge at all. You'll have to send that one in the chat. Prior by 20 million German chili schnapps.
Let's see.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's going to be like $5,000. Looks like you're getting
a pie in my face. I gotta see.
Yeah, you're getting a pie to the face.
Too bad I couldn't have put a 1 in front of that and had you pass out. Oh, I'll see the activity. Make sure.
Don't hit $2,000. $500 I'm fine with. $500 I'll do. I don't see drinking jalapeno juice being too painful. I might have to run to the bathroom at the end of the show, but y'all got till Friday.
Okay, so coconut cream pie next Sunday. Live right here. So, y'all seen that. He sent the money. Thank you, Scott. That'll help get the merch that we can give away on here. I'll be glad to do the pie in the face.
He's good. I just want her to be more aggressive this time.
Tammy will be doing it this time. It won't be Crystal. You know, well, you don't know a wife, but a wife will take frustration out if they get to.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's true.
That's gonna be funny to watch.
No, it's not.
That's gonna be funny for me. But Scott, we appreciate it. We hope we can get you as a guest again at another point in time. We hope we can interview your sponsors and see what they do. We look forward to continuing on. Oh God, you've got redhead.
Oh, poor you.
We gotta make him do a
redheads
challenge.
Are beautiful anyway. I got a redhead granddaughter.
We gotta make you do a challenge. I almost forgot. I'll do it, Carl. I almost forgot the best part. Throat cutter is There's a waiver that says the company is not liable for damage to the stomach lining. Luke, I'm not doing any of the challenge. You know what? Right there, I'm not doing any of the challenges you get to give me, ever, ever.
And Scott says she has guns. The redhead has guns.
Ever. Not doing it.
Do not make her mad.
Yeah, Luke, I love you, buddy, but I like to live.
Nah.
Like I'll do some challenges, but I don't want to hate life for the next week because my butthole's bleeding.
And Scott says they're both liberals. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, we enjoy having y'all around.
We enjoy each and every one of you in the chat room. It's
You know,
amazing.
It's we do this show for y'all because y'all, without you, we don't have a show. In all honesty, it's y'all
Right.
that make it entertaining. You give us the topics, you give us the guests, you provide so much, and this is one thing we can do to help bring some more entertainment to you, whether it be eating dog food, a pie to the face, or drinking jalapeno juice.
Okay, talk to your sponsor and see if he wants to be on too. Great. That'd be great.
Yeah, no, Luke, I will never do one of your challenges. Yeah, no. I had one sip and proceeded to throw up for 40 minutes.
Felt like lava. I'll bet it
You
did.
can find me other challenges to do, but I'm not doing those.
No, Luke can do it and
Yeah,
go
Luke-
live to help the network if
Yeah,
we raise
Luke-
some money.
Luke, $1,000 and you can do the Death Nut Challenge. How's that sound, buddy?
Oh, he's
you
also
willing to?
a county supervisor is aside from a small business owner. All right.
Okay.
And Luke
so,
says, all right, he'll do it.
so if we get $500, I'll drink jalapeno juice. At $1,000, Luke will do the Death Nut Challenge live for y'all to see. So you get to watch the UK guy freak out.
Where else can you find this but on the Second Amendment Ranch and the Bill of Rights Network?
So look forward to it. Yeah,
You're hyped up now.
yeah, I get it. I don't have I can deal with jalapeno juice. I'm gonna have the Schlitz for about a day, but it's not gonna be that bad for me. Luke is gonna be on the toilet a week.
And think you had to cut your beard for 10 watchers.
Yeah, I had to shave my beard off for 10 people to come in. How does that make sense?
Hey, you started it. I just added to it and
Yeah.
everything when HTX did their donation and stuff through the Bill of Rights, and it just carried on over here. So, hey,
And we've got Larson in here too. Larson, are you willing to do a challenge to help get donations? Let's find out.
Luke is looking to be bleeding from the ass.
Yeah, Luke is gonna have a bad day.
Yeah, if he does that nut challenge, he has to be recorded. His bathroom door has to be recorded the next morning.
Yeah, we're gonna make
Because
him.
there will be screams in there. The cops will show up, knocking on the door. Is he watching his TV license of a rerun or what?
Yeah. Whole can of Serbia. Okay.
Larson. What's
So,
Serbia?
I don't know.
What is Serbia? These guys are wanting pain.
Yeah. So the funny part is both of these guys are foreign. They found our show from the flag back here. Love the show. Join the network. They've been so supportive from behind the scenes. They're finally getting their own show. We're looking forward to them doing their show, but they want to help the network as a whole. And I can't tell you how nice it is to
Exactly.
find
They've
people.
done a great job.
And so just even without having a show, they've been super supportive. But now they're putting their mouths where their mouths are.
Did you
So
find out what Serbia was?
I have no idea.
Look it up.
So it's the world's strongest smokeless tobacco product. SNUSK.
It's a pouch of chewing tobacco.
.co.uk for tech.
Yeah, we got the link. He's looking it up.
See. Let's see if it'll actually take me to the website. Nope, does not want to take me to it. So
Look
it is
up.
it's a chewing tobacco. So I'm imagining it is the strongest chewing tobacco, 43 milligrams of nicotine.
My God, you could overdose on nicotine.
Holy
It's
crap.
snuff.
Oh, it's snuff. Oh, God. So, Larson, are you going to be taking some snuffs for the show?
And how much do you want to raise?
Yeah, we'll let you pick the price.
Yeah.
So,
80
so
below Celsius is how much Fahrenheit? Put in 80 below Celsius. Because it's spearmint flavored, that's got to be ice cold.
negative 112 degrees.
Okay, Larson said 1,500.
So at $1,000 donation, Luke will do the Death Nut Challenge, and at $1,500, Larson will do the
Siberia.
Siberia
snuff.
Challenge.
And
Siberian
what you
snuff
say 80
challenge.
below Celsius was in Fahrenheit?
Negative 112.
Oh my God, that'd freeze your mouth.
So
Oh hell.
I don't think they're going to get the viewership challenge we put out for them. But let's see if they can do the donations, because they've only got a couple more days. At 300 new viewers or at 300 new followers, Mary will get a nose piercing. At 1,000 followers, Carl will have to cut off his ponytail. At 1,000, also at 1,000, Bocephus gets a chest tattoo of our choosing. At 1,250, Luke will dye his hair. At 1,750, Larson will shave his head. And at 2,000, Luke will chemically straighten his hair. So
One can
those
of
challenges,
snuff, he'll be high on camera.
yeah. So
Oh, man.
y'all have 3 more days to get those challenges out there. I'd like to see 1,000 for the fact that I want to get Bocephus a chest tattoo
Yeah.
from my buddy. That's gonna hurt, Larson. I'm sorry, bud. That's gonna hurt. Like I don't feel bad for Luke because he was pushing all these spicy challenges on me. But I feel bad for you because I kind of threw a challenge your way.
Yeah.
So good luck. Hopefully our viewers are broke. I'm not trying to be mean to the viewers, but I'm trying to be nice to y'all.
Larson's done snuff for 20 years.
I think this is going to put him on.
Have
his
you
ass.
ever done the Siberia?
I
snuff?
think this is going to put him on his ass. So y'all still have a couple more days to get the followers up. Only 3. So if you want to see somebody in pain with a chest tattoo, you got to step up the game.
Telling all your friends to go to the Billerites Network Facebook page, like and follow it, because I know the numbers that are on it. And I know the number we have to reach.
I've got them written right here. And I'm going to write down 500. Thousand. I feel bad for you guys, but I have it written down. We have it documented, and guys, I hope y'all get lucky on this one, because that's Carl already has to get a pie. I think they can do 500 to make me drink jalapeno juice.
Yep.
But I feel bad if they hit 12 or 1,500, because y'all are going to be in some pain. There are videos of guys doing the whole can and passing out. Y'all are a different breed.
And there's where you can send the money if you want to see him drink the juice or the snuff or the the Death Nut Challenge, any of
Yep.
that. As we see the money roll in, and remember, all this goes to purchase merch that we can give away on our show.
So if y'all want to win some stuff later on, wait, I have to up another $300. If you want me to drink a jar of jalapeno, I'm talking about the big jar of jalapeno juice. Yeah, it's 300 more dollars.
Yep.
I really worry. Like he saw that, and I read his comment. Now I'm really worried because with how he treated you, I can see him doing the exact same thing.
I can see him putting that up. And
Like
if we get that, you're going to see a lot of T-shirts, giveaways on here, glasses, tumblers.
I gotta thank your wife. I gotta thank your wife.
Oh, do I have to go check?
No, but he says he thinks his wife would beat his ass if he donated another
Yeah.
$300.
Right. Tell the redhead you treat her nice.
But yes, if we get $500,
You would
I'll
get
drink
to
it.
see him drink the juice on 4th of July. He's going to
Yeah.
go to work the next day with a sore rear end.
Yep.
I get a pie in my face, and he'll be able to drink it. Oh, I don't tell the redhead. I'll ask. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That worries me, Scott. Are stop. Don't. be a good boy. Like, what have I done to you? I brought you onto the show, man. Like, I was your friend. Come
We
on
may
now.
have- Hey, if we do this, we may have to invite some of the other hosts to watch us both do this.
Yeah.
Because they're going to have to step up to the plate and start.
They'll have to talk while you get pied and I drink jalapeno juice.
You should see her use my BR-80 shotgun.
Oh, so I don't even have to. Sweet. Thank you, Mrs. Pryor. I don't have to worry about him spending that money. Wife finds out.
Wait until she finds out he spent $200 to see a pie thrown in the face, and say, guess what? You can go back and watch black and white movies where Three Stooges did it all the time.
Yeah. But how many people can you go and watch drink jalapeno juice?
Yeah, but how many people are you going to watch your wife throw a pie in your face?
True.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even tell her about the $200.
Oh, I think you're safe.
Yeah, I think I'm
you're
safe.
safe.
I think I'm safe for now. They've got 5 days. Another.
Yep. Got to have it in by Friday.
That's
Gotta
what.
wait. Shh,
6
she's listening. Shh, 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 shh. She's listening.
It's about $65 a day. They've got to donate. I don't see that happening.
I don't either.
I think I'm safe. I think you're getting. I know you're getting pied, but I think me, Luke, and Larson are safe.
But anyway, it's been a great show.
It has, and it's gonna be.
5
I look
days.
forward to-
Checking the bank account.
He's like, do I get paid before
Hey.
then?
Tell your sponsor if he wants to watch a guy drink jalapeno juice, and you're getting the jar with the slices in it, right?
Yeah, I'll get the jar with them sliced, so I'm getting seeds.
Yeah, take slices out and down.
Yep. I'll drink seeds and everything.
I may have to call Larson and Namlets if he passes out.
Yeah, we.
Oh, he already contacted his
Oh,
sponsor.
sweet. Yeah, Luke, we're definitely going to want you to have. We're going to want both of you. If we do hit that number, we're going to want you both live. That way, if something does happen, you can. Hey, I got to go call an ambulance real quick.
Yeah, you got to catch a flight out of England and get to Texas real quick.
No, for Larson, so he can get to the hospital. Oh, that's
Yeah, but if them nurses are like Swedish women, I'll go to that hospital.
That's not a bad way to go to the hospital.
But if they're like the Sweden guys and they're nurses, I'm staying away from the hospital.
Yeah. So we'll definitely need, if we do hit the 1,500, we'll need you on standby in case there is a medical situation.
Exactly.
That or you're going to have to drive out real quick and rip that dip out of his mouth. He will have to hit the loo with the challenge. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, he'll have to hit it hard. Oh,
$1,000 to do the death nut.
that cold in your mouth would.
That's good. Oh,
Would you want to take whiskey? Would that warm it up enough, or hot coffee?
I'd say Irish coffee. A little bit of whiskey and hot coffee. I'm certified CPR and I ain't touching that one. Same here.
no.
I'm certified medic first aid and I ain't touching that one. I ain't touching either one of them. Bunch of dip, he's going to be puking, passed out. Bunch of hot stuff, he's going to be shitting blood.
Yeah, that don't need to be filmed.
No, no. What we do want the audio.
He better have somebody there with him.
Luke.
Oh, he's done it before.
Luke has done the challenge before, attempted the challenge before, and only made it to 3 pouches before he got dizzy. Whereas the challenge is the whole can.
Yeah, but as cold as that is, can you imagine the brain freeze? Ice cream ain't got a chance.
No.
Oh God,
that's gonna hurt.
Oh, that's gonna be worse than hurt.
Yeah, but we look forward to it. And again, this will end on Friday.
Yep.
Not Sunday. Friday. Normally we do the challenges from show to show to give you at least a little bit of time during the next show, right? This one we're cutting short. You only have 5 days to get this one in.
You do. The challenge is 20 pouches all together in one go and leave them in for 5 minutes, then the rules.
I remember my first dip and my head was spinning. I can't imagine doing that.
I remember the first time I had Red Man.
You can get frostbite from it. That's
frostbite. Oh crap! Frostbite in your mouth. Who in the right mind makes this crap?
Who in the right mind buys this crap? Other than people doing stupid challenges.
As the old saying, they make it, they will buy it. Yep. Right?
Fellas, y'all better pray to whatever gods you believe in.
Yeah.
Good luck. And may the poor people lose. I'm sorry, chat, but like I don't want to. I want to see the $1,000. I don't want to drink a jar of jalapeno juice because I know I'm going to be on the toilet, but I want to see the $1,000 so Luke has to eat a spicy as hell nut.
Yeah.
And I want to see the $1,500 to an extent to see how many he can go, but I also don't want him to pass out and get frostbite in his mouth.
Well, what we want to raise the money for, you just don't want to see me and Cameron doing all this crazy stuff. We got other people on our Second Amendment that's willing to put up and do something. So you got to see a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
If money comes in, you may see a whole bunch of it on the 4th of July.
We got to start putting these guys at the lower prices. Like you and me got to be like $1,000, whereas these they got to be $200 and $300, $200 and $500, something like that. That way
after we do this, we ain't cheap no more.
Now we can still be somewhat cheap, but I want to see them get pied. I want to see them get something happen. I want somebody else to have to suffer a little bit.
Right.
Like you and me have been the ones that have gotten to short end of the stick the most.
Hey, we started all this, so.
That's why I said $500 because if I said $300, I'm 100% Scott would have turned around and been like,
what kind of price did you put on eating the dog food?
That one has to be $1,000.
Yeah, that was $1,000.
That one's got to be $1,000. So.
We are all morons, but we're not cheap.
Hey man, y'all don't have to do like these challenges cheap, but like a pie to the face, eat some dog food, eat what's that super stinky fish? That one.
Crystal, we don't have to go to Colorado. We can bring you live on here if you want to do something and help raise money for the Second Amendment and
Yeah.
the Bill of Rights Network.
Yeah, you can eat the that fish that reeks for your
Oh
challenge.
God!
Yeah, you can pick and choose the challenges you're willing to step up for and name your prices. I'd just like to see some other people do something viable that would
You
get
wait.
people to know.
You wait until Bocephus gets on here.
Yeah, Crystal, if you want to do,
Fermented herring. Oh
yeah,
God!
it stinks. But Crystal, if you want to do a $300 and he'll eat 4 whole lemons, are you talking about lemons with the rinds on them and everything? I'm curious. He's
I can eat 4 lemons.
no. I'm curious as if he's saying that 4 whole lemons, including the rind.
You won't be alone, Crystal. You'll be live right here talking to us. Get one of your friends if you got something planned, or if you're going to do something stupid, we'll have them there beside you.
And Luke says at $300, he'll also eat 4 whole lemons, including the rind.
Oh.
That's why I was
Oh.
curious. Like, I can eat 4 lemons, but I'm not eating the rind.
No.
He's saying he'll eat the whole thing. If we get another $100 donation, $100 of donations,
100?
Luke, yeah,
No, all right, 300.
because you're at 200 already. If we get another 100, Luke has to eat 4 whole lemons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if we get another 100, he'll eat 4 lemons. Uh-oh. Scott's up. 100 question mark. Yeah, $100 more, and we'll get Luke on here to eat 4 lemons.
Scott worries me. And $600, and Larson will eat the stinky fish. Y'all are something else.
Is that a total of 600? Oh, Crystal said she'll do another piercing.
How much more money? $600. Scott, if you donate $600 total right now, you get 4 whole lemons, the stinky fish, and the jar of jalapenos added on to your pie. So you already if you donate $400 more, you get stinky fish, 4 whole lemons, jar of jalapeno juice, and the pie in the face. And Crystal, what are you wanting to put at for the piercing? Here,
And
Carly.
she says the conch. What's the conch?
Let's look.
It's an ear cartilage piercing. Uh-oh, I got new comments down here. What's this? Oh my God, hold on.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's gonna hurt.
what is it? He's going to share it.
Right there, right through the thick part of the ear.
Oh my Lord. Oh yeah.
That thing.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I can see that being sensitive.
She says she'll do it for 300.
So at $300, so that's
900 total.
300 more. I have no idea what's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would put her at $500.
No.
Yeah, because we're at $200 right now.
Yeah, but 600 for the lemons and stinky pie and another all that.
But that was from Scott. Crystal, is that $300 for more than what we're at, or $300 more than the $600 that everything is already being put up to?
Hers, she
Where?
wants the 300 donated, so it'd be 900.
Okay, so yeah, $300. No, Crystal, clarify real quick. $300 of donations total, or
Yeah.
$300? Yeah,
Scott's-
just
Scott wanted to know I need to drop another 400 to get the bonus. Then
so
the other do the 600. Show him
So-
what's at 600.
at $600, you get stinky fish eaten from Larson. you get 4 whole lemons from Luke, and you get me or drinking the jar of jalapenos. And Crystal says at $900 she'll get the piercing.
Right.
Okay, so now we have a clarification. But
Right.
yeah, Scott, no, Scott, $900 is for Crystal's thing, but $600 if you donate $400 more than what you've donated, you get the stinky fish, the 4 lemons, and the jar of jalapenos along with your pie, which you've already paid for.
I already get the cream pie. Yeah, you already got the cream pie.
Yeah, you've already got the cream pie. If you donate just $100, you get to see Luke eating 4 whole lemons.
Right. That'll put us up to 300.
This is getting hard to keep track of.
Didn't know the show was going this direction, did you?
Right? No, I didn't.
But it's the fun time on the Second Amendment Ranch.
Yeah, but I have everything written down. $200 got the pie, which we've already got. $300 of total donations. What I'm saying now is total donations. So $300 total donation gets the cream pie and the 4 whole lemons. $500 gets the jar of jalapenos, 4 whole lemons, and the pie. At $600, you get the stinky fish, 4 whole lemons, jar of jalapenos, and the pie.
Right. And then for another 300 on top of that, you get the ear piercing.
And then $100 after that, you get the Death Nut Challenge.
Right. So, yeah,
I think
a total of 600, Scott, for all this stuff above, except for the nut challenge and the ear piercing.
And the Snus Challenge. That's $1,500 total.
Right.
But yeah, $600 gets you a lot.
Right.
I'm really curious to see if he can eat 4 whole lemons with the rind without vomiting.
Oh, the rinds are going to be nasty.
The rinds are going to be nasty.
Ooh.
I would have done that one at like $400, but that's just me. But yeah, the Death Nut Challenge is $1,000. Yeah, better get your plate carrier. Why you got a gun on your back? Well, if you read the title of the show, Mr. Ricardo, the show we actually talk about is the Second Amendment Ranch. Right now, what we're doing is trying to get donations for some of our merchandise so we can give away on the show. Normally, what we talk about is Second Amendment, the rights and responsibilities you have as a responsible gun owner, and the bettering of education for those that are legal gun owners. So I hope that answers your questions. If you have any more, feel free to ask. But normally the show, we're more gun oriented. In fact, we've actually ran a little long today, but
it's all been fun.
Yeah, this is stuff to kind of give back to y'all as well as help out, promote the ranch a little more and get some equipment, some things to help out improve show quality and start doing more giveaways. Yeah, Crystal, I think that's why he went to $600 for the stinky fish, because if you've ever watched somebody eat that stuff, just opening, now they say the fish itself doesn't taste bad, but the smell is enough to make you throw up.
I'm going to do a real quick check on PayPal before we end the show.
Yeah, we'll do one last check real quick, and then we'll wrap up. Ricardo, we appreciate you being a new viewer. No, Scott Pryor, I'll actually show you the let me show you the Stinky Fish Challenge real quick. Let's find a quick one. All right. I'm not going to play the audio to try and avoid YouTube being YouTube. But I am going to show you what opening the can is like for this gentleman. You can see the second he punctured that can, he hasn't even actually started opening the whole way. Yeah, there it is.
Oh Lord.
So that's literally just punctured the can.
You're safe so far. We have the same amount.
And that's what that fish looks like. Slimy, gelatinous booger fish. Let's see if he throws up.
Oh God, the wife is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the wife is just chucking it right now. She's not even eating it. She's just there he goes. There he goes. Yes, sir. It's got $600 and he has to eat the stinky fish.
Oh. He has to eat all of it.
No. We'll make him eat one. One.
Yeah. We said $600 gets you all the stuff that Cameron listed before. I don't remember what it all was. I know I'm getting a pie in my face.
Okay, $600 one more time. $600 from I'll do from everything. At $1,500, Larson has to do the snus challenge. At $1,000, Luke has to do the death nut challenge. At $900, Crystal gets her that painful piercing. At $600, Larson has to eat that fish. $500, I have to drink a jar of jalapeno juice. $300, Luke has to eat 4 whole lemons, and you already have the pie. So at $600, you got the pie, 4 whole lemons, jar of jalapeno juice, and the stinky fish.
That's quite a lineup for $600.
That's a lot. I didn't think it was going to get that bad. Like, I thought we'd get 1, maybe 2 more people in there. Luke and Larson, good job for stepping up to the plate, guys.
Hey,
but
yeah.
I would worry, Luke Larson, I would really worry about Scott.
Because they got until Friday.
They have
then I'll put the message in the Discord link. Guess what? Uh-oh, he's checking his credit card balance.
We're going to let's give him, what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes?
Let's see, we're at 2:48. Let's go to 2:55.
So you want to give him 7 minutes?
Yeah.
7. We'll give Scott 7 minutes to decide if he's going to do anything today. So at 7:55, we're going to shut the show down. We're going to give him enough time to figure it out.
Friday, I'm drinking and fishing. So, yeah, Friday I'll have to let them know if the money is in. Because if it is, it'll all be on here next Sunday, July. What a big bang would that be?
Yeah. So if we get $600 on the 4th of July, you get to see a pie to the face, 4 whole lemon rinds being eaten, a jar of jalapeno juice, and surströmming, however the hell you pronounce that, being eaten. And y'all seen how that goes.
Yeah.
So what time does it need to be on Friday?
Let's say Friday by 5 p.m. Central.
Yeah, let's do Friday by 5. And that gives us 48 hours for everybody to get prepared.
Right. That'll work.
Although, Larson, Luke, can y'all get lemon and surströmming in 2 days? Because we also need to make sure we can get enough time for them to order what they need to order.
Right. But if we get all that money at 5 p.m. next Sunday, July the 4th, you will see all of the items that were donated for done live on this show. And if it's $600 raised, you're going to see it live from all over the world, from Missouri, Texas, England, Sweden.
Yep. So I think that's a hell of a way to do the 4th of July. I can't wait to see Larson vomiting. That's gonna be funny as hell.
I know.
I think Luke's gonna gag on lemons. I think he's gonna be gagging on some lemons. What? That comment worries me. Is he in now? Is he donating by Friday? Is he going to do a challenge for us? Like, what do you mean?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I hear somebody in the background.
Yeah, that's my roommate. He's gaming.
Is
Luke
he?
says he doesn't have a gag reflex anymore. So, fellas, if you're feeling frisky, we've got somebody that can help you.
Remember, all the money goes to purchase merch that we can show and give away on this show. T-shirts, tumblers, coffee cups, you name it, we'll get it.
Yep, and it's not going to be those die-cut stickers. You can win some real nice. If you want to
we
check
got
out
some real nice pint glass jars with us on there now.
Exactly. So look forward to some real good donation or real good prizes for y'all to participate in on. Scott, you need to clarify what you mean, buddy.
I'm checking it right now.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Get ready for your stomach. You better drink a lot of Pepto.
Yep. Yep.
Here we go. Pulling up the browser. Just think about it when you get up in the morning and go to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on, computer. You're putting him in strains here. Oh, here we go. That's why I got rid of the slow-ass Windows 10 laptop and bought these new ones. I got to get this all set up on my new one.
If we get to $1,500, Luke or Larson wants his hat to be made. If we get to $1,000, we'll get your hats made.
You're all safe so far.
You might want to hit refresh.
Okay, I'll hit refresh.
He just said ta-da.
Oh, crap. Oh, shit. There you see it. There was $64 in there, and now there is $664. So the $600 challenge has been met, and a big shout out to Scott Pryor. Hopefully the redhead don't beat you too bad.
Yeah, thanks, Scott. I thought we were friends. Luke,
Weird.
Larson, guys, y'all
What do
might
the
want to.
people get to see next Sunday now?
Next Sunday, you get to watch Carl get a pie to the face.
Coconut cream.
You get to see Luke eat 4 whole lemons with the rind. You get to see me drink a jar of jalapeno juice. And you get to see Larson eat surströmming.
Ooh. We will, Scott. We will. Give him a memorial on his funeral.
You know?
Hopefully that's not for a long time.
Yep.
4 Spanish lemons are now on my shopping list. What's a Spanish lemon?
Oh, knowing them, it's going to be a big lemon.
Oh, that's all right. That's even better. But you got to tell all your friends July the 4th at 5 p.m. Central to tune in to the Bill of Rights Network Facebook page or the Second Amendment Ranch's Facebook page to watch the live show of all this that's going to happen live on there.
I don't know. It doesn't show me anything. It's a lemon from Spain. Yeah, that explains
Okay.
so much.
That's all right. It's a lemon from Spain. That's what Larson said.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
folks. Well, we got to get everything planned out here. We thank everybody in the chat room. You've been great tonight. Big shout out
yeah.
to Scott Breyer and his family for doing this. Y'all going to get to see something really spectacular next Sunday.
Really painful. I
get to
think
laugh.
I still lucked out, honestly, because watching Larson eat the stinky fish, I think is going to be funny as hell.
Oh yeah.
I think that one, like,
Scott
I think
says-
I still lucked out.
Scott's going to send you some Tums.
Yeah, please, please, please. I'm going to need them Monday and Tuesday.
Oh Lordy.
Oh, God.
But anyway, folks, we want to thank you tonight, and I'll make sure next week and next Sunday we will have 2 items up to give away on the giveaway. A T-shirt with the new logo of the little guys down there,
Let's give away a glass mug.
and we're either going to give away the coffee cup or the glass tumbler. Be custom made and shipped right to their house.
Yep.
So that'll be next. Oh, here's Luke.
Yep. We had to talk about getting your Discord
Yeah.
set up, so he
Right.
popped in.
Okay.
So, Luke, buddy, prepare yourself. I feel worse for Larson. I feel so bad for Larson.
You can still walk.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate the support. I can't wait to see who starts to win these. Make sure you get those shares out there, because I know you've got some sick friends out there that want to watch somebody drink lemon juice or drink jalapeno juice, eat 4 whole lemons, and eat stinky fish.
And then I get to eat a real nice coconut cream pie in the face.
Yeah, Carl, lucky bastard. So
I just
please,
hope there ain't no bees out, because it's going to be
Yeah.
outside.
I agree. Please help us make the 4th of July be something memorable for a lot of people out there. We'd love to have everybody that can participate. You only want to do 2 next week? He gave a lot. I think we could do 5.
What's that?
5 giveaways.
Yeah, we can do 5. With the money we raised, we can do 5 giveaways.
Yeah. So
So-
we'll do 5 giveaways to help any friends y'all come in and do that hashtag 2AR. We'll do the 5 giveaways. We'll pick and choose. It'll be some shirts, glass tumbler, coffee mugs, stuff like that.
Right.
Just as a thank you. Scott, we probably should send you something as well.
Yeah, I'll make sure he gets something for this.
Yeah.
You have to tell me what his wife likes.
Yeah. We'll have to, we'll try and help you not die yet. But tell us what you go check out our merch link, see what you want, and we'll get it sent out to you.
You can find it on the Second Amendment Ranch Facebook page. There's a link at the top. It takes you right to it.
So help us make 4th of July memorable for a lot of people. And Carl looks forward to seeing you next week.
That's right.
I don't. As always, I'm Cameron.
And I'm Carl.
I have to drink jalapeno juice on the Second Amendment Ranch.
Good night, everybody.